Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Harry Sky Read video blog. I'm Harry Sky. I had a few pieces of cold bacon for dinner. That was my meal. I wanted a little smoky. They didn't have any at Safeway. So I was kind of bummed about it, but I did make my bed up, so I'm feeling good. Chloe's about to walk Moppy and then go to bed. She wants to be up at 5 in the morning, which means I gotta be up for another 9 hours before Chloe before I go to bed. Due to the fact. Oh yeah, I forgot you have your new computer, so the alarm's in it. There's an alarm in my old one. So, anyways, Chloe's new computer came. Hannah emailed me. She said something about package due in. There was no package. That kind of sucked, So, I'm just had to finish a school project. I'm about to crack open a beer tonight. My laptop should be worked with, but thinking of grabbing me my pint glass and filling it up with some Guinness tonight. Anyways, I'm pissed off tonight also. I literally PO'd, Now, Hannah thinks because Chloe's got her laptop early, she can pack up and leave. But we don't know how that's going to handle itself, So hold on a sec. Let me grab a beer. There we go. So, anyways, couple thing is, got my beer here, so I wanted a beer. Dad messaged me wants movie night again at 9. I won't be here for a couple hours, but still. So, Chloe, story time for you. So, Chloe got pissy with me today. She comes out, I'm in school, and she says, I need the internet code. And I'm like, why? I paid for it. I said, you paid for last month. I paid for this month. Well, I'm like, look. I'm not gonna be a little Chloe. I just says like, look, you can't get comfortable. You said you want to clean this place before you leave, and you don't have time. So she's setting up her new computer, doing all this, and so I told Hannah Bug, and Hannah was sweetheart that he is. She says they're not gonna leave. I said more likely not. Out of money again. Out of money, but then again, I spoke to my advocate, about this problem. My advocate turns around, and I was asking my advocate about other issues, and so my advocate was really cool, so she turned around, and I said, yeah, it'd be a small price of my freedom, to get rid of Chloe, and get this place cleaned up, and she was like, I agree, but you shouldn't do it yet because Chloe already paid the rent. She doesn't pay for February. Get her out then. Just put her on a thing, And otherwise, every time she pays half the rent, you're entitled to keep her here because she's paying half the rent. And she was talking to my dad, and she said, "Look, I don't think Rita's going to be evicted because if we do, we can actually use that. We can get the lawyer involved again." So I was like, "But what about, But problem with Chloe is there's no treatments here. That's the thing. The guy realized this because I talked to a couple people there, Kendra at the mental place, and she's like, "Nope, we know you're working with the Dr. Paul, but." He's still new. He doesn't know all the ins and outs. So, but it was really weird, So, anyway, I sat there and I told Chloe, I got to get a shopping list made. And she's like, oh, well, it's like, dude, look, I need a shopping list, I've been really frugal spending money. I've been meaning to send money out to my family, Dinky over in where she's at to buy those clothes, Holy crap. So, that's interesting. So apparently, Betsy DeVos, the Secretary of Education, resigned today. Can you believe that? She fucking resigned. Same with the Commerce Secretary, I think it was. So there's like, and then the other two, the Capitol Police and the Sergeant at Arms or something, the captain of the Capitol Police and the Sergeant at Arms, they're all, they're all, they're all, so it was really weird, So the U.S. Capitol Police is a federal agency, the U.S., will protecting the U.S. Congress within the District of Columbia throughout the U.S. territory. It's answer to the Congress, not the president. So they asked the Capitol Police to resign, So they put, So I thought, I thought it was interesting. So they have, that's interesting. So, anyways, it doesn't matter, but they're, so Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund's resigning. After the invasion of the whatever, and to me, my point is no moron should be fucking, I mean, they're forcing him to retire because they think the guy at the Capitol Police literally let him in and have my beer. So, but anyways, Hannah Bug, like I said earlier, Hannah Bug messaged me and she said there was a package that was due for me, and I was gonna check UPS, but so far the USPS says nothing. I was trying to go to school, like I said, Chloe screaming, yelling about Wi-Fi access code. It really upset me. They were cleaning nicely. They were getting things done. As soon as the computer comes, frick! And now it's like, I'll go get your Wheaties tomorrow. And I'm like, man, I was really hungry. I just ate a couple pieces of cold bacon. I was like, fuck it, I've been in a bad mood. Plus the fact that I've been yelled at like 4 times for sitting on this shitter, At least my family in Oregon, they don't yell at me and say, get off the fucking pot, I'm sitting there, pot, get off the pot. Shit or get off the pot. Well, I've been shitting all day, so, and so, my stomach's been acting really up, but, my lack of food selection is interesting too. So a lot of people have been emailing me ever since this whole thing with the blue wave, and they're like, oh, we want money, we want money, we need the money. And I'm like, I wanted the blue wave, but I also wanted the blue wave for protection of the American people that have been got shit on. I mean, if you have good savings and you're frugal, you shouldn't have any problems with money. But there's people out there that really do need the money. Now, I could sit there and be little grannies and grandpas and everything else, but the truth of the matter is they all need money. For whatever reason, I mean, the elderly, they don't get enough money. The disabled, they don't get enough money. The disabled, including SSI, survivors, retirement, disability insurance, veterans, railroad, all these people, they need more money. People have asked me, so I say between the week of the 21st to the first week of February, I think next I got a check so I can come, because like I said, $600 is pretty much nothing, you know. And people are all, oh, well, you know, it's $400. Yeah, well, so that's the way it is, you know. So my advocate and I were talking, you know, about the Chloe thing. She's like, yeah, I can't kick her out if she paid her rent. That'd be basically wrong. You know, you're in a pandemic. So she's like, why should you suffer for it, you know? And I was like, true, you know. So that's what it was, you know. So anyways, you know, so everyone's counting down the days, but my advocate was like, you know, bad move, you know, she paid your rent, you know, you might be out money. And I'm like, I'm always out money. Plain and simple, I'm always out of money, you know. So that's the way it is, you know. I'm always out of fucking money. Could have spent more money, you know. And then the son of a bitch turns around and was like, I need money for a mouse and a mouse pen. I'm like, buy it yourself. Do I look like a bank? So the son of a bitch finally turns around and orders on Prime a mouse pad. Literally, just goes out in the blue and orders it, and then orders an SSD, the external SSD for the computer, so they can actually use their SSD drive more. You know, I'm gonna check UPS real quick because I'm a member, and Hanny said, "Oh well, you got a package coming," and I said, "UPS, FedEx, Airborne Express, what? You know, not Airborne Express. I always remember Airborne Express. You grew up in the 80s, you see an Airborne Express truck, you know, and it's I hate this. It's like this one here, they never give me the login site. There we go. So, you know, but so my mouse was acting up so bad, it was pissing me off earlier, so I had to restart my computer. It's like somehow the mouse wanted to freaking. Okay, so I'm managing packages right now. You know, I'm so damn frugal, you know, it's not funny. It's like, no, nothing doing on the UPS. What about USPS? Because, you know, sometimes packages come there, but, you know, the question is, which way, which way, you know, the thing is, as I was talking to the beautiful Hannah, I said, well, where are you sending? I mean, if I asked my family, I'd be like, well, where are you sending it? Are you sending FedEx, UPS, or Postal Service? They have a post office down the hill. So I'm not telling you exactly where they live, but you guys get the idea. So, because, you know, I've checked the USPS. Chloe actually went into the mailbox and said, oh, here's what's available. Because I was like, hey, check the mail, you know, do we have any packages? Nope, no packages. Actually, it says 2 packages. Departed shipping partner. An Amazon package. Let's check this. Is this the one that I think it is? Yeah. Oh no, this is a different one. There's another one coming to me. What is this? It says right here. From FedEx. No, Amazon. It says UPS out of Troutdale. So something's coming today, but it doesn't say what. Ah, well, I don't know what I ordered. I didn't order anything. My mouses are in somewhere else, you know. So, I don't know. But anyways, I mean, my family, you know, I'll get back to them eventually. I'm just kind of cranky, you know, at the moment. I've been in a mood lately, you know, and I can explain why, you know, so my family can understand. It's I express myself better on YouTube anyways. It's because I'm just fucking pissed off. I mean, everyone turns around, you know, and they're like, you know, I really wanted to be with them down where they're moving to, and you know, but I needed a break also because I want to game, and I can't game because my new computer is not set up. I can't open it. Chloe's like, oh, my new computer. Won't even fucking do anything to make room for the new one for me. Just wants to sit there and stuff, and it's pissing me off. I mean, I can't even. I mean, I can't go and look to my cousin with a straight face You know, of all the stuff I've done in my life, you know, literally in my past, and you know, all this stuff, I can't look to my cousin in my cousin in my family and say, yeah, Christmas presents are still wrapped up. I can't open them. Literally, Chloe opened all hers. I didn't get to open mine. Chloe's like, oh, well, you know, you got a new laptop. But now she's got a $2,000 laptop. She's like, the only thing is she's bitching, like, well, your computer's got more storage than me. I need to get a SSD. Boop, order. Boop, mouse order. Boop, another mouse order. Boop, case ordered. Boop. What was the other thing she ordered? Oh, yeah, mouse pad. So she's got all that, right? And I'm sitting here going, great. She's like, I'm like, when's it due? Friday? Saturday? Monday? Because you're supposed to be on the train Tuesday. Well, I mean, literally, my advocate turned around and told me that I should have consulted with her, Poppy, and my family before buying a train ticket due to the fact that they paid the rent. They didn't pay the rent. That's one thing, but they paid the rent. And they paid the other thing. Now Chloe's like, well, I'll pay the electricity. Well, you could have this month, but you didn't. You decided to put more money towards the laptop and tell me to fuck off. So $175. I call it almost $200 for an electric bill. I bet you, my beloved family who live in Oregon, I bet you their electric bill is cheaper than mine. I mean, literally, I can't believe how much electricity, you know. And they're the type that don't use their dishwasher till it's full. Mine's full all the time because it's so small, you know. And then, you know, with the baths and everything, I take a bath every day or try to. So the water bill is up there, you know, the thing's up there. And, you know, I mean, and then I hear, oh, you got a new laptop, you should play games with me. And I'm like, nope, not going to. You ain't doing any of your fucking chores, you know. But everyone around me has said, you know, that these, what do you call it? These stimulus checks, you know, they're like really, you know, really, you know, waiting for it. And Chloe's like, well, when I get my next stimulus, I'm going to buy another computer and I'm going to buy this and I'm going to buy that. And I'm going, you got to be kidding me. I mean, literally, you don't see me sitting there making purchases. I looked at 3 online games today. Okay, 3. I said, you know, thinking of buying these. I actually sat down and watched some reviews, right? Something to do, you know, when my new computer comes. Her? Oh, well, yeah, I want that too, because my computer run it. Oh, I bet you the install is like 200 gigs. I don't have that for my hard drive. Oh, well, bitches about mine. You know what? If she would have done her damn job, you know, the other thing would be done, you know. So, you know how it is. So, want to thank a guy who just signed up to my channel. Seems cool. Yeah, and I had a feeling something was wrong with um, my you know, and hello, Grandma. I'm not ignoring you. So, you know, I just got an email. It says some guy just subscribed to my channel. But yeah, I mean, literally, the next move now is that we wait patiently for stimulus checks. You know, another $2,000 coming down the pipe. You know, they're gonna actually leave it at a whopping $2,000 this time, and because you know, but they still need 5 members of the Republican Party. If they can get that passed, they can pass other things later, like gun control and stuff. But right now, the citizens of America are suffering, you know, and, you know, we got to wait for 13 more days until Biden gets in, and then stimulus check bill will be passed for the president. Hell, they could probably have it ready to go and voted up, and then he could sign for it. But, you know, the problem is Vice President Pence is still, you know, so on the 20th, I believe it's the 20th of January is when Majority Leader Mitch McConnell will be stepping down to be Minority Leader, and Leader Schumer will be the leader of the Democratic Party. Chloe got her computer, okay, so she's in the back here. She was cleaning nicely. She was getting everything done. She wants to get this place clean, right? So her mindset, right? She's got her new computer, so she's basically, you know, doesn't want to leave. And Hannah was right, but also, she didn't get my little weenies the other day. She did. She came back with mostly what she wanted, nothing what I wanted. So, but anyways, I told her to get on that damn train, but she decided to go and order a mouse pad, a mouse, a SSD drive, and a USB CD-ROM Blu-ray drive thing for a computer, so she has it all set up, right? And I'm sitting here, Graham. Oh, she bought a USB dongle too. So, she bought all these things, and I'm sitting there going, what does it do? Oh, well, it should be in this week or early next week. And I'm like, but you got to train to go. Well, I mean, her mom doesn't want her out there. The advocate told me not to kick her out due to the fact that it was stupid to do what I did, due to the fact, that she paid half the rent. She paid the internet bill, 1 out of 2 internet moves. So, that's the thing. Sassy, we won't even start. And by the way, I'm drinking a beer, so just let me have my beer. So, yeah, and then Dr. Paul never got back to me. It's like as soon as he got release of info granting, he basically disappeared. I left messages yesterday and today. Talked to my advocate today and yesterday. She was basically kind of concerned because of the whole issue. So there's only 2 options, and yet because she paid the rent, I mean, literally, Chloe threw fit earlier about her cheers, yeah, cheers. So basically, what happened is this Paul guy is trying to find a way to either involve her or group home her. Yet there's no powers for him to do it yet. And my advocate's just saying, get her to leave. Well, we're trying. We are working our ass off trying. And yet Chloe's basically delaying it by ordering stuff right now. Going, oh, the package coming. I told her I wanted cash for the train ticket. And of course, she took offense to that. But, point is she's pissing me off, literally. And I think she stole Hannah's cell phone, Grandma, because Hannah said it's supposed to be delivered today. And the only thing coming up, oh, yeah, Dr. Paul is useless. He didn't call me today. Literally. He's supposed to call my family. And then he was trying to call Poppy. Poppy, as you know, is smarter than Dr. Paul. Poppy thinks he's a useless turd. And so, but yeah, she's in the back, like playing with her new computer, bitching about things. I mean, you should have seen it. The teacher tonight, Grandma, said to me, right? Teacher said to me, hey, Rita, your camera's off. We can't see you. And Dad's like, I think she's sleeping. And I said, no, I'm on. And he's like, oh, are you okay? And Dad's like, let Rita explain for a second. Probably has to do some of the useless roommate. He's like, you're the one with the roommate problem? I said, well, I told them how he paid they paid the internet bill for last month because they were fucking stupid and lazy. And then I paid this month, right? So we got all cleared up. The internet company says you're good. You're completely golden. We're not going to turn you off because of lazy McShitter over there, in her room. And so what happened is I said, well, the internet's bogged. I had to turn the camera off. I said, even with the Wi-Fi in the distance of her room, the Wi-Fi is being drained for downloading shit. Chloe's like, oh, I'm installing Windows, installing games, and I'm going. So Chloe's like, why are you depressed? I said, I couldn't be on video with my school. You die. Oh, well, I paid for it, so it's my internet this month. And so anyways, like I said, Grandma, Hannah's, I think it's like a Galaxy Note phone or something. It hasn't come. And yes, Sassy, she sent me a cell phone. She actually sent me a cell phone, okay? So it's supposed to be delivered today, and it hasn't come. And all I got is USPS, is 3 packages due in from Amazon. I'm just assuming because Hannah said it was supposed to be delivered, Grandma, literally. So far, there's nothing on my door. Chloe's the only one going in and out. And because I slept till noon, 1 o'clock, For all we know, it came earlier, and Chloe, it said it was supposed to be delivered today, or Hannah said something, it was delivered, and now there's nothing. I mean, look, this is my door right here. My door. Do you see a package out front? No, there's nothing on my door. So Hannah and I were thinking, because Chloe did other things. I mean, look, you don't remember the incident with Pee Wee, Grandma? Remember? Pee Wee sent me a present, remember? Or do you not want to remember? I hope you're like the dingleberries in South Park. I remember. Where she took the towels, supposed to wrap the towels up, said she left them in there to wrap up last, and then she stuck them under the bathroom sink. And then when Pee Wee asked about it, remember, Pee Wee fucking flipped her lid because I didn't know where they were. Chloe said, oh, they're under the bathroom sink. I don't doubt it either, but basically, here was the problem. Here's the problem. While everyone says, oh, she was doing that. Look, last night, I went into her room, and she was sleeping. She was literally sleeping. I woke her up. I said, Chloe. She said, yeah. I said, if you're sleeping, well, she was very bitchy when I woke her up. You don't wake Chloe up. She's like, what is it? I'm like, your computer's off. She says, yeah, so. There's someone playing as Viola Spice. That's when Chloe got up out of her anger, tiredness, and went straight to the computer to basically defend it. And she said last night, if I was really going to do Viola Spice, why would I have a wrench next to my name? Literally. So Hannah took care of it. We were tracking it down through YouTube. Her knew basically was faking the thing. Chloe reported it. I think Hannah said she did. Hannah realized it wasn't Chloe targeting Hannah. Someone's targeting Hannah, and we both think, Sassy, it's Joe Gill. Sassy got me worked up because, the thing is, we got the proof. It's Joe fucking Gill, Sass. Think of it. Joe wants to fucking cause divisions. What's he do? He tries to be Chloe. And the other night, here's the fucking kicker, everyone. The other night about the shrimp, right? The shrimp argument. I went back to that video and I replayed part of it. And I realized when the message came in live chat, Chloe was in the fucking kitchen. She was fucking making dinner right then and there. And then the second one came in. The second one came in when she was over by the coffee pot. So you can't tell me Chloe's doing it in her brain. She doesn't have a device like this going. Yes. So what it is, Grandma, is it wasn't Chloe doing it, someone else. And I have a fucking feeling it's Joe Bob McGee Gill. Let me have my beer. I'll be calm. Double stout. This is the extra stout. When I got worked up today, Grandma's Gail thinks I voted for Biden. No, I didn't. I voted for Trump. Thing is did I vote? No, I'm not a Georgian, so I can't vote for the Georgia primaries or the Georgia election runoffs. So what? Everyone wants $2,000. They get it, but what's going to be the cost? Is it going to be the loss of people's guns, or is it going to be the loss of higher taxes for everyone else? So that's the thing. He popped in about a week ago trying to log into StreamYards as Joe, and I saw his face, and he was like, and I was like, what the fuck is that, Yeah, well, he's on StreamYards, but the point is Joe Gill was, Thing is, if he didn't do his fucking shithole thing, we wouldn't be in this damn mess. Anyways, and then I'm positive, the thing is, anything that Hannah gives me, Chloe does not like. I mean, look, she took $600 Amazon gift card, $600 stimulus check, and she spent like $300 to $500 for her laptop, That's basically where I can actually invite you to talk with me, face to face, camera to camera. You can see. Look, you know as well as I do, Sass. That's the only motherfucker that likes to cause trouble for people. You got to remember, he's got some fucking boner for Chloe. You know this. He's always, oh, look at that sexy ass. Look at that sexy ass. Look at that sexy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Tell me, Chloe, you like black men? You like Hispanic men? You like dick? I mean, you remember how many times he was asking those stupid questions. Yeah, basically what it is 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 4 cameras, and we're on video. So I can have up to 10 people on StreamYard, and we all video on that. And while it streams over to YouTube. So I use StreamYard for YouTube, and in return, I can have anyone on it, like Pee Wee's husband, Sassy's been on, Cam's been on, Joe was on. He was doing this while he was in the back. Remember how you have to wait for me to approve you, and they call it in the it's like it was Lex, right? Mr. Lex, right? And it's like Mr. Lex wants to be in. He's waiting for me behind the studio, and there's Joe going. And I'm like, ugh, Joe, denied and blocked. That was what he was making. It was just the nastiest thing. It was like he was doing it all with his tongue. And I saw it in the back part because I had like you and Cam, and I was like, it's Joe. And you're like, don't let him on, man. And I'm like, bloop. Or it was Cam, one of the two. You or Cam or both were there. And I remember clearly, I think it was Cam that said, don't let the bastard on or something. I mean, literally, we don't need to do this, you know. Well, yeah, it was on YouTube. Remember in live chat like you're doing, he'd be asking like Chloe likes black dicks. Chloe, how big was the black man's dick? How big was the black man's cocks? I mean, literally, he would ask that stuff. Cam or Joe Sass would ask that stuff. He'd be like, just talking horniness. Then he'd be talking about how his black man had a big ass black dick, and he's like, oh yeah, I love that black dick in me. Oh, it makes great coffee. It makes great cream in my coffee. And I'm going. I remember one time he was talking about that with a little Asian man, I think, or some black man, and Pee Wee said, look, that's lust. That is pure lust, you know. I mean, literally, that's what he was. He was doing that kind of facial expression on the video, and then I finally blocked him. And so he's been using sock accounts, you know. But the other thing is I wouldn't put it past Chloe talking to the bastard either. I mean, literally, you should have seen the one day Sassa turned the internet router off and went to sleep. Chloe turned around, fucking flipped her lid 8 ways from Sunday, and then finally said, "Why is the internet down? We're in a windstorm." I said, "I don't know. I'm sleeping." She goes over, looks at the router, and it was turned off, you know. I mean, literally, it's like I turned it off because I didn't trust Chloe to fucking. I mean, literally, I get an invoice every month, right? And this is the funniest thing with the invoice, right? So I do direct deposit, or a direct payment, or I did with my debit card, right? For my internet, right? Anyway, so what happened, Sass, was the internet said there was problems with my Direct Express card. So I did money orders. Well, anyways, I get a statement that tells me how many terabytes I use a month between all my movies with Dad and all the bandwidth I use for uploads, downloads, etc. I'm one of the people on the island that sucks up more data than anyone, right? And besides, I share with my neighbor, and they don't know this. But anyways, I got so much data being used. It's like my internet bill where they're saying, your electric bill, you use 1,400 kilowatts of electricity in a month. And I'm going, holy shit. And yet, I'm looking at the downloads. It's like either Chloe's downloading too many fucking YouTube music videos or fucking YouTube vids. I mean, literally, it's just the bandwidth alone is getting bad, so... You know what I mean, Cam. When he told Pee Wee this, he was talking about a black man's jizz, making great cream in his coffee. He was talking about jizz. Gee, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, brother, to see that one. And yes, we know this, but my advocate basically told me it was a wrong time to fucking order it because until the fucking moratorium's lifted, Chloe's fucking free and clear to live her. That's what her mom's saying. Her mom doesn't really want her there, and I want her gone. But unfortunately, the advocate's not contacting us. Not advocate, Dr. Paul, grandma, due to the fact that the son of a bitch met his match. I mean, literally, you know how bad Dr. Paul is. Dr. Paul basically pissed that I told him there's no beds. In the last month, or the last, 4 days or something, there's so many people trying to be involved that there's no fucking beds for it. So they're being hauled off to the county jail and sent off to fucking the mental wing in Yakima. And, or something or other. I mean, we need more mental hospitals in this fucking country. I don't know. I mean, literally, I don't know. Motherfuckers talking about going out buying milk. That was the other thing. She asked me, "How does the internet tell elf? I need elf makeup. I'm a woman. I wear makeup." And I'm going, just fucking order it online if you have money. I don't give two fucking rat's asses. Spend all your money, and then when the government comes in and asks you where your retro check is, it's gone. And then what's going to happen? They're going to explain why you fucking went through it. I mean, it's been 9 months, right? And yeah, she buys a laptop, a SSD USB drive, a mouse, a travel case, and a mouse pad. And now she's talking about,
I regret buying all this shit because they're just going on inventing it online.
Well, we're talking about purchases. That's it. You got a problem with it?
Yeah, you want to say you're acting like I'm like, I didn't say anything like that.
You want to tear me down? Come on, Missy, let's go.
This is what Lori wants you to say.
The APS lady, leave the APS lady alone. Quit having a mental breakdown.
Seriously,
it will get back to Dr. Paul.
And what is he gonna do?
Who knows what the fuck he's gonna do? We're talking about Joe Gill pretending to be you, Missy. But instead, you want to fucking.
But yeah, and it goes right towards talking about me, and it always ends up that way.
I don't go anywhere. I don't leave my house, Sassy. That's the thing. I prefer sending Chloe out to get stuff. I'm vulnerable when it comes to this virus. I mean, people think I have the new coronavirus equivalent because all the fucking holes in my hands. Look at this. I mean, literally, look at those fucking dots. I got dots on both sides, and they're itchy as hell. Yes, Joe Gill used to ask shit like, how big was the dick that Chloe sucked, in Arizona? It was a black man, Sassy. Literally, stuff like that. Does she like in the back door? I mean, literally, stuff that I don't need to know.
I don't even like the guy. I do not like Joe at all. I think the guy's a creeper. I honestly think he is. What do you think he is?
A troublemaker, okay? I'm sorry I'm gulping. I like gulping my beer. What do you want me to do? Not gulp, sip it?
What you were doing, you're glugging.
Oh, now I'm glugging. What's next? If I fart, you're going to complain about that too. You were farting. What if I queef? Oh, you were queefing.
If you fart, I don't care.
I'm sorry, yes. Slurping, glugging, gulping. It's a trigger of yours. I like doing things my way. And it's a cold beer, and I don't want it going warm.
Talking about shit on yourself.
I mean, literally, I'm talking about the advocates, and you came in. What the advocate said, and then you had to come in. Big damn deal. We were talking about you not getting on the fucking train Tuesday.
No.
That's all we were talking about. We're also talking about where that fucking package was delivered today, and there's no phone.
you really think Joe's using that fake account?
I saw Joe the other fucking day, Chloe, doing this. Well, he just found out about my StreamYards, and he's going in the back room of my thing before I prove him. With a guy named Mr. Lex. He was going, it was this crusty son of a bitch face, and he's like you wanted to fucking lick someone's titties or something. It was like doing a fucking tongue fucking session right there, and it made me disturbing.
Ew.
Oh, never mind.
I said ew because it's disturbing.
Yeah, well, you weren't the one watching it.
Well, I can still comment like
And
that.
why do you have to always fucking insult the APS lady? Do you fear the bitch? Do you fucking fear her?
Just don't like her.
Oh, yeah, you don't like her, so you're about to say, oh, tell Lori about it. Lori doesn't give two fucking flying shits. You think Lori's got enough power to fuck put you in a group home, but she doesn't. She can't even get your touch you. She said this 4 times, and yet you still are attacking her. And then when you don't like what I'll do, like YouTube, you go and attack the neighbor. Oh, you're a rapist lover. Or you go and you do something else. I mean, look, are you afraid of a group home? Are you truly afraid of a group home?
Demonizing me on YouTube?
I'm not demonizing. I'm asking logical questions. Are you? What is it? Why do you fear the APS lady? Why do you feel this Dr. douchebag Paul?
Fearing them. I just don't like them. I feel like they don't need to be getting in people's lives like this.
Well, the APS lady was doing her job. She was investigating abuse.
Oh, so job is to invade people's privacies too.
So it's okay to do abuse and then basically tell everyone to mind their own business because it's invading your privacy. Anyways, I'm going to grab another beer, peeps.
You're still drinking that. What is it?
Oh, Sass. I'll be having a beer for that comment, man. That was just classic. Funny, but classic.
Go fuck yourself, sassy assassin.
Oh.
You want to say shit about me? You're just assert because your man lost the election. Get over it.
Wouldn't you be happier playing on your new computer than fucking ripping me a
I'm
new
not
one?
using it. Okay, I tested it out and I'm done.
So did everyone hear Betsy DeVos, the Secretary of Education, resigned? Same with the, I believe, Commerce Department and the Capitol Police and the Sergeant at Arms. They all are retired. What's this one? The quicker you eat your KFC chicken sandwich, the better. Well, what's so special? Which, by the way, I found out the KFC and KFC Taco Bell and Anacortes went out of business. Double breaded, extra crispy. Oh shit!
What is it?
New but. Listen to this, guys. There's a new double crunchy. A double breaded, double crunchy, crispy chicken breast sandwich gives you 20% larger than the crispy kernel sandwich. This is from KFC. A new buttery brioche bun with thicker crinkle cut pickles, yummy, and a choice of real mail or the spicy hot sauce on it. All back in the temperature controlled style pouch. Oh man, that looks fucking badass. I tell you, I'd be eating one of them in a second.
We're going out, Mark. When we get you our beer.
No, I get it myself. Thank you. I got to open it and everything. So don't worry about it. I'm good because I got to fill my glass up properly. So I'll have a beer when you're ready. You got some yourself. You might as well help yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be fine. What? I haven't read the
Sassy
comments.
Assassin sure was pissed about the election results. Who loves KFC?
I do.
Grandma me loves KFC. Well, so do I. I just get those $1 snackers from them.
So, anyways, more fucking crap. So, you guys have any theories about it? I mean, literally, that's why I was asking her 3 questions. Why does she fear the APS lady? Why does she fear my advocates? And why does she fear this Dr. Paul? 3 legal questions. 3 questions could be answered. Then I had to stand up for myself and ask her why. Literally. And I told her, and you guys know it already. Buying all that crap. Laser train ticket. She knows this. And now she wants to say, I'm causing trouble. What do you guys think? I'm just trying to talk a little bit about what happened today, with orders and stuff like that. Not trying to be mean or anything. Cheers, Sassy. That's my question to you, Grandma. Why does she fear the APS lady, Lori? Why does she fear Dr. Paul? And why does she fear the advocate? Oh, and she fears her mom. There's something Yeah, I'll ask her in her room. Well, does she need control? She won't be. I don't allow it. I've been putting my boot up her ass lately. Literally, I mean, literally, I'm not tolerating it. Literally, I don't care. She's got her laptop. She can get on the fucking train. My advocate's fucking more. One of the advocates I know says I can't kick her out because she paid the rent. Anyways. Oh, man, this is good. Don't want to get too tank. She doesn't want to grow as a person. She wants to sit there and go, what? Hold on. I got to go tinkle anyway. What did you say, princess? Not crying out, bro. I will cry out for help because I have to. I have to get up and call me today. Stop. None of your damn business. That's why it's you. Why me? No, my family doesn't care. Those are not my family. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to get explaining that next. Since you're in there and lots of your groups are here, I'm close to the door. Let me better pull my panties up so you guys don't see my cooter. See, I'm having a beer and then laughing my jaw and my, laughing. I'm getting my jonesing right now because I had my panties down. I went to the bathroom and I told Chloe to close the door. And she had everything blocked. I'm like, clean your room. She's like, you're going to tell everyone on YouTube. I'm laughing and I get halfway out there. I'm like, I better pull my panties up. I'm still semi with no panties, Well, you guys are true. So, Sassy, am I a woman or a man? I can take criticism, except for over the phone, which right now I'm actually sad because Hannah's phone didn't come in. So I told her that. She said absolutely not. She won't get into a fight. She's too petite. You can pound her and hurt her, and she doesn't want to be pounded and hurt. And plus the fact she thinks that's considered a hate crime. Well, her mom thinks of her as a homosexual, Sass. I mean, literally, mom doesn't know about the black guy, the Hispanic guy, the little Asian guy, you know, all these things. But anyways, Chloe's like sitting there like, you better not be talking about what I ordered, you know. I'm just saying she ain't gonna get on the fucking train. That's all I'm saying. Literally. And yet, you heard it from her mouth herself when I asked the legitimate questions. Why do you fear the APS lady? She was doing her job, investigating me being vulnerable, and you're abusing. You heard it from her own mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a violation of my fucking privacy. Well, let's talk about that for a second. How is it a violation of privacy? So, Sass, I promised I'd have another beer because of that comment you made. And by the way, cheers, brother, because you did. If you were here and if you were on the island, I'd be taking down to get a beer, Sass, maybe 2 beers down at the brewery. A couple of growlers to take home because you would deserve it after what she did to you. She flipped on you. Oh yeah. How do I do that? How the advocate said she paid her rent. Plain and simple. I can't force it. That's the thing. Even her ex-roommate said I can't force it. She's on the lease. Manager's not in right now to remove her from the lease. Guinness Extra Stout. So, Sassy has promised this beer is for you. The thing is she's not going to. I can guarantee it. That's the thing. Her mom doesn't want her. The advocate basically and I talked. The advocate goes home today and doesn't come back until Monday. She gets 3 days off. So what's that tell you? She can't fucking issue a restraining order for 4 days a week. Get a restraining order, you know. I mean, these videos are sections being recorded, you know, and sent off to the advocacy. They translate and put it into things, you know. The problem is again, Chloe can't fucking flip herself. I mean, look, my advocate already knows Chloe calls her a fucking Twinkie eater. I mean, look, 7 o'clock at night, Grandma, no phone. Camera, they say they can deliver till 9, but usually they get it done by 5. So either Chloe boosted it, which, by the way, not many people know there's a phone and a prepaid card. They sent checks out last week, Grandma, and eBay and IEP cards are going out next week. So they're sending out those prepaid debit cards next week. And then as soon as Biden's in, they're gonna make another stimulus check run for $2,000, a flat $2,000. So apparently the rumor goes that the country was sold for $2,000 a person, if you can believe that. I, on the other hand, can believe this beer. The beer doesn't talk back. Cheers, Sassy. Yeah, some people get prepaid IEP cards if they're on SSI. There's about 4 million people that get IEP cards. And anyone else gets paper. They got paper checks. Look. First wave went out, Grandma, was electronically in 2 different waves. Bank accounts and Direct Express. On Direct Express. First and second wave. Third wave is paper checks, which went out at the same time as the Direct Express and the bank accounts. The fourth wave is IEP card, which is the impact payments on a debit card for people that are on SSI that doesn't have Direct Express. So there you go. So if you had paper the last time, you'll get paper this time. There you go. Just be patient. I mean, literally. If I can be patient for the government to cut a check for $2,000, you can be patient for your government paying $600. And by the way, I just heard something awesome the other day. So I was minding my own business, right? got an email, right? And there's this fly rod company that I like. Anyways, they offered they're closing out the rods for their new models. Holy shit! Move. No, I want to see that. Come on, let me see it. That was pretty damn good. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's my friend Kay. And that one's a cross dresser that's wearing brown pantyhose. Figures. This one here is a woman who, I don't know, but I guess I missed that. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's cool. Yes, I already updated those. Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to. So tonight I was talking to somebody about gaming, right? I've been so damn frugal with my money. I haven't been able to open my Christmas presents. Chloe gets her laptop. Now I can't use my laptop, but she's in her room using hers. And yet I got to wait for Mouse's. So she was doing the cleaning, recycling, everything else, and it stopped. And by the way, just to let you know, poor little Boon Moon hasn't had his cage clean. I keep telling her. She's like, I'll do it tomorrow. Garbage is filling it up, too. So I was like, fuck it. I mean, literally, the advocate thinks she needs a group home. But will Dr. Paul do anything? No. Will Dr. Paul ever do anything? No. Yeah, well, I'm on a second one because I promised Sassy I'd have a beer for him. All because, Sassy basically, I mean, I'm sorry, Grandma, if I told her to bring it on, but I'm not tolerating that shit either, I'm not tolerating her sitting there going, oh, you guys told me bad. I mean, look, how bad, let me ask you this, Grandma, how bad is it when I'm talking about what she spends to delay her train trip home? And yet, she doesn't want to go home because of Mom. The advocate doesn't want her to leave until February because of rent. Yet, she turns around and comes out and yells at her about buying stuff. When will she fucking learn? I mean, literally, I have not spent any of my stimulus money. I was thinking buying a new fly rod with it, but I also said, that I was going to buy a phone with it, but thing is, Hanny already said there's a phone coming, so why should I buy a phone if there is? But that phone gets activated, and that free debit card, prepaid cards in there with it, like Hanny set up. We don't know if the son of a bitch already did it and didn't tell me. They'd do it. They'd steal the fucking phone. They need a phone. They need to sit there and be like, oh, I'm cleaning. And by the way, just to be funny, right? Let me show you something. We had a pair of phones like these, right? Hold on. All right. So what I do is I do this. Right? Sorry, I'm just doing this. Okay. Here's the pin. She would do this, Grandma. This is her. Oh, yeah, happy birthday every day, 24/7, glued to her phone, whatever she had to do. I use my phone only for email and messages, and then when my phone went dead, I was like, fuck it. Do you know how many times in the last 9 months I've had to replace this particular phone? What the fuck is Reverend Glasso wanting now? For Life is Beautiful? What's this? January 13th? Oh. Alright. I guess me and Dad will have to talk about that one in the next week. So it's a reel to reel for movies. But I went through probably 9 phones in the last 4 fucking years and 5 in the last 9 months. I stopped using phones because it got cracked, screen got broken, thrown in the toilet, you name it, tubs. I just gave up. I said, fuck it. Then when we had a pair of phones, it was my responsibility to pay the bill. And then when Boost started having fucking trouble and wouldn't work on the island because their transistor radio towers down the hill, I said, fuck it. I'll just use this as Wi-Fi. Why should I fucking bother with it, Stinky boom boom. Yeah, Reverend Glasso. Yeah, he's from Lakewood. But I call him Glasso. That his first name is John, and And his middle is he's hyphenated because he's married to his wife, so I call him Glasso. Now, the guy's open-minded and LGBT friendly, so I can't complain there. He's a great guy. Literally, he's a great guy. It's like that package that he sent me never came. He paid overnight shipping and it never came. Literally never came. And if it did came, Chloe fucking probably got to it. Yeah, exactly. He's a great guy. He's been real good. The only thing is his head's overinflated. He's always talking about school, you know. Now what? Someone else emailed me. It just came up on the notification when their email came in. Oh, well. Yeah, so anyways. Oh, I know. That's the thing. And it went from the Motorola E-Series, 3 of those, to the LG Stylus 4, 2 of those, 3 LG Stylus 4s, and 5 LG Stylus 6s. This is my 5th one. And every time, $200. And now Chloe's fucking, you know. And you know what? People turn around and think I abuse Chloe. Her mom basically was, her mom was always telling people, oh, you need to not trust me to really abuse this Chloe. Really? I abuse Chloe. Your child fucking screams and yells and doesn't like me being on YouTube. And yet, I get fucking yelled. Look what she said to me today. You know what she said to me? I was sitting there the other day. I've been meaning to tell you this, Grandma. Okay, I love my family, Portland, dearly. They came to see me, right? So I'm sitting there the other day, right? I have Instagram I use for them, right? I've been lazy. I haven't messaged them. Anyways, whatever happened, right? I have a feeling it was Chloe's doing, right? So anyways, I go to Instagram. It says, follow my cousin, which means if you don't follow, you can't get messages, right? So anyways, so what happened was I was looking over my subscriber base, right? I lost a few in the last few days. Couldn't figure it out. And then I realized it was my cousin, right? Chloe must have done something very evil because she's like, she's like, you know, your family removed you on Instagram and YouTube. They don't love you. They hate you. You're a fucking man. You're going to always die as a man. You need to accept that they don't love you and take care of you. You're just a fucking man. They're never going to help and guide you. Literally, that's what she said, right? Well, I noticed on my Instagram, it says follow. So I haven't clicked it back to follow again because I'm waiting to see what happens. And Chloe literally belittled me on YouTube, about it, before I got on YouTube about it. Look that cool. I ain't touching a 20-pound frying pan that just got cleaned, you know. So anyways, Grandma, what do you think of that? She turns around and tells me my family doesn't love me. They don't want to know me. They're assholes. My family doesn't know how to fucking sew right. Otherwise, she'd be sewing right. Instead, I got a hole like this. And Chloe's like, do you want a fucking cunt doing this to you? You know, and then accuses my cousin who always talks about how she can't have children. Oh, they're a fucking man. They're a former dude. Your cousin's fucking a man. Your cousin should be ashamed. And I'm sitting there, your cousin hates you, and on and on and on. It's tearing me down. And I'm like, literally, I noticed last night that, you know, my little thing on my messenger program disappeared. And I was like, what? Did I say something wrong or something? And Chloe's like, no, they hate you. They fucking hate you. You're useless. Chloe just tore down my family saying they don't love me. So my motto was give them some time and they might explain what the fuck's going on. Well, how am I supposed to be misery? I like coming on here. Thing is I love talking about this. My advocate, her answer is Chloe paid the rent. As soon as February comes to get her on that fucking train, she better be stopped ordering by then. Literally. And then I told I tried calling Dr. Paul because I needed to find out what the fuck to do. Literally, Dr. Paul is on standby in case Chloe has a meltdown. Yet, you heard her tonight. She had a meltdown telling Sassy to go fuck themselves because his man didn't win. We all know Sassy didn't vote this year. He was in a cast. His leg was in a cast, and he was in a travel trailer where he stays. He didn't get out to vote. He couldn't even ride his motorcycle. You know, I think Chloe lives on misery, honestly. I mean, if everyone else around her is misery, she's happy. But then she's fucking lazy, too. I told that. And you know what? Dr. Paul wanted outside the apartment so bad because he did not want to get Ebola virus. He's like, this place could be a botulism factory. Or it could have been at the time my cooter stank. When I get done, I'm going to be taking at least a month, in the evenings, an hour to do YouTube, and the rest of the time gaming. But I can't fucking game. It always fucking depresses me. I mean, literally. I go in and I made up 3 pounds of bacon, right? 3 fucking pounds yesterday, right? I burned myself, my finger, it's healing. Son of a bitch today sees a Ziploc bag full of bacon. Took everything in the Ziploc bag except for two fucking pieces for me. And it's like, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And Hannah just emailed me. Really? Delivered by customer by door? Let's see that because I don't see anything on my door. My cam's on. Let's turn it on. They wouldn't deliver at 7 o'clock at night. Nothing. There's nothing on the door. Son of a bitch. I have to email Hannah. I'll check the door real quick, but no. Just for visual proof, camera doesn't so much. Wish I knew the timestamp. It would tell me if I was sleeping or not. But right here, here's the proof. I just opened the door, right? I got the outdoor light on. See? Nothing. Nothing in front of me. And yet, Hannah said it was delivered. I don't see anything. FedEx. Nothing was delivered by FedEx. I even asked Chloe. She said nothing was delivered. Was there a timestamp? Because I was sleeping till about 1 p.m. So. No. Hannah said, Grandma, that it was supposed to be delivered. I just checked the fucking door. There was nothing. Packages come, packages go, and yet nothing from FedEx. Literally, it said nothing. I didn't see anything. I even asked Chloe if there's a package delivered. She said absolutely not. She basically, only thing came to the door was her laptop, unless he ordered her, unless the computer that got delivered was for me. But I checked the name and it said Chloe on it, even though that wasn't a legal name. Denmark. Yeah, but the thing is I told you, I was up at 1 p.m. onwards, doing Bible, doing everything else. I have a camera. Nothing was delivered to me. The only thing that came to the door by UPS, I think it was UPS, was fucking That laptop, and Chloe already disposed of it. Hold on, let me ask again.
I'll show you the box. Really good.
Well, whatever. You want to treat me like crap, it's fine. Oh, yeah, you're drunk. Treat me like crap, then. I have a severe problem I need to answer, and I need to answer it now. That's
What is
easier.
it? Why are you so angry at this?
Because we got a next day FedEx package delivered hours on the door. It's not here, so I want to know where it is.
I'm not sure where it's at.
$900 cell phone goes missing. I'd be pissed off too.
It's not out
Said it
here.
was delivered hours ago. I'm
It
trying
was
to see.
supposed to be delivered hours ago. There's nothing.
FedEx. That's why I asked you nicely.
This was up FedEx.
That's why I asked. But anyways, enjoy your beer. I won't bother you till tomorrow morning at 3. Oh, so now you want to treat me like crap again.
Well,
Hey, Higgins, what up, bro?
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, so now I'm making you feel like shit. All I want to know is where this phone is. It's supposed to be the handset. That's all I asked you nicely. Great, Bob. You now want to go out? Oh, come here, big doggy. I gave alcohol once to you. And after that, your dad said I'm so naughty, I'm gonna beat my ass. But he gave your brother Bailey many times. I think it was funny. The dog ran in the door, but when you did it, he was not a happy daddy. Your dad was a bad humorist. Chooses the Shih Tzu not to drink it. He makes my doggy get drunk. He was a bad daddy then. What up, huh? No, that was cool. Glad you went through that. Look, honestly, Hannah, I got up at 1 p.m. If it was delivered before 1 p.m., it would have been on the door. The question is, who got it? That's what we're trying to determine, Princess. You sent me a package. It never arrived. I asked Chloe. Chloe got combative. Plain and simple. I didn't know it was coming FedEx. Otherwise, I would have checked. FedEx doesn't have anything. I got some coming USPS, a package from Amazon. I don't know what's being shipped by Amazon by Postal Service because it says it's out of Troutdale, but my other package is due out of Hillsboro, where my family's from. So if FedEx sent something, I don't know where it is, Princess, because fucking I'm getting tired of these fucking Postal Service bastards. So Moppy's getting walked now. Oh yeah, I want to see this. This looks cool, man. Is that a? They got it for. How much is it? Oh man, I hate this. They show this new little mini microcomputer, right? Teeny micro, detachable, detaches. It's like a mini laptop, right? And it can be turned into a handheld for games. It runs gaming things, right? It's called the Lavi Mini by Lenovo. It's a Switch. It's basically a small version of the Switch as a computer, and yet you can see not Pee-wee, Hannah, that I'm very frustrated right now. I'm very fucking frustrated. You're right, I'm wrong, but There's no phone. If that's what was coming in the mail. And I'm not going to be calling FedEx and asking questions, Princess. I don't have the tracking info either. Otherwise, I would. If you gave me the tracking, I would track it myself. Then I can tell you exactly what it is. Hey, is that new, whatchamacallit, doodad by Motorola, the new Razr phone? Yeah, it's the new Razr phone. Yeah. Christmas time, oh, Christmas time, I've been living miserable. There's that one lady, she's always trans, with her boyfriend, her husband. They adopted, and they're doing quite well. Anyways, where was I? I don't remember. Maybe I'll look for something cool. That new Lenovo Levy, it looks good. Be back in a minute or so, taking care of Doogie me. Now it is a little Doogie, a little Dougie. Dougie's good, isn't he? A little Boon Boon. Yeah, my little Boon Boon's got food, but he's not happy because he doesn't have his cage clean. So what's up, Higgins boy? So Chloe's new laptop came. She's setting it up right now. Still. Then she ordered a SSD drive, like a 2 gig or a 2 terabyte SSD drive, Samsung, and a case for her computer, and a USB Blu-ray and CD-ROM drive, and a mouse and a case. She's more worried about that being delivered than anything. Be back in a minute or so, taking care of Dougie me. Dougie. Hey, Dougie. My name's Dougie. I'm a rabbit. My mom's name's Hannah. We get along just fine. I have a cousin. His name's Ebony. His mama can be really loud. And his brother's name's Moppy, who eats food. This is the life of Dougie and friends. Do 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 do. Oh, it's great. You got a rabbit that you love. So, if any of you need to know, Hannah found this rabbit in a trap outside. She brought it home, took care of it. Now it's her best friend. It's her best friend. What am I doing in bed for? It's simple. I'm using a different computer than my laptop. Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Hannah Bug. If the phone went missing, there's nothing I can do about it. It can be delivered tomorrow, or it can be delivered not at all. Or as Chloe would say, it didn't get shipped. It's just a big bunch of hot air. Last email I got from you was a picture of that, but didn't say any tracking info. So, but you can always find the tracking info. That looks cool, by the way. I want one of those. I want one of those. But anyways, don't worry about it. FedEx, if it delivers, it delivers. To me, I just basically, uh, you know, So my advocate asked me to whatchamacallit, right? Asked me to print out some information for free therapy, right? You know, they have a couple places I can get free therapy for the year. I said, okay. Send me the release info and paperwork to fill out, but there's 2 therapists on the scene. Problem is the problem is Chloe needs therapy more, and yet they're signing me up for it. But I told the lady be probably next week before I get the form sent. And she's like, oh, why is that? And I go, because I'm almost out of ink, and I've given Chloe 3 times the orders to buy ink, and she never did. So my advocate's like, just order it online. She's like, can't trust someone who is that, you know. What do we got here? Train leaves at 4:45 p.m., but they got to be up at 5 in the morning, then they got to catch the ferry, then they got to catch public transportation, then get to the bus station and ride a Greyhound type bus to Seattle, and then once in Seattle, they got to hop off and get on the light rail, and then get to the train station and wait 3 hours, put her bags into check-in, and then she'll go to get lunch, and then at 4:45 she'll catch the train out, leaving her with a about 60 to 75 hour trip home. I think it's like 75 hours, so a little over 3 days and she'll be home. Oh, you know. I'm not sick. I'm living on my bed right now, Warren. I just am fucking lazy, man. I don't want to use my laptop. Anyways, I can't believe Chloe, you know, the whole fucking thing about my family. I'm hoping my family gets back to me too. I worry about my family. Usually she's a moderator or whatever, so she'll surface eventually. Sometimes people get upset for whatever say or do, and get really mad about it, but my thing is, should be mad at me, Like I said, Grandma, she turned around and she told me outright. She asked me why I was upset. I said, well, I lost some friends and on Instagram and YouTube, and I figured it was my family. Well, he turned around and says, well, I don't care. Your family's assholes. They're useless pieces of shit. Look at them. They don't fucking care. If they cared, they'd fucking know how to sew right. They're pieces of shit. They treat you like garbage. They don't love you. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I said something the other day, but Chloe just said, they don't care. They never care. They just use you. And then she again screamed about this. Let me show you. And said that someone who doesn't do the proper hole thingy in the seam doesn't even know. And they're like that, they're like, this is shredded. They can't be replaced. This hole can't be fixed. Fuck that, Well, you heard her the other day. She called my advocate, the domestic violence advocate, a fucking Twinkie eater. And then you heard her today. She fears the APS lady, and she fears Dr. Paul, and she fears her mom. Her mom's a fucking narcissistic, butthole-ish, borderline personality piece of crap, in her opinion. Her dad's narcissistic too. Her dad's narcissistic and a man in a dress. By the way, you remember MASH, right, Grandma? Here's a joke for you. Poppy said that we can always start calling Chloe Corporal Klinger. I'm going to have to do a dip soon, guys. I'm not gonna have to get too tipsy because Dad's not gonna want me drunk. Yeah, exactly. Don't you think so? Isn't that? I mean, the other day, right? Me and Dad were talking about trannies, right? And I said, these ones are trannies, these ones are trannies, these ones are gay, these ones have sex changes, these ones pass better in the yada yada, right? And Dad said to me, Grandma, Chloe's dad doesn't look too bad. I said, well, what do you recommend? Chloe's dad, woman. Well, what do you, want to be a woman who's gotten too many women pregnant that avoids child support? So, freak. So I said, what do you think of Chloe? Dad said, Corporal Klinger. He goes, I better find out why Poppy's not being walked. I can't do it myself. I'm allowed not to leave my house. What? Not to wipe my ass. That's like I got itchy. What were you saying? She's got a hard head. I gotta move this crap real quick. Because I can't put the garbage cans overflowing here again. We have a garbage can with a lid. And diapers filling up in this one. No one can hear me, Chloe. Look, we take the trash out of it tomorrow. I don't want to smell fucking wet diapers. Look. Yeah. By the way, Chloe, we have a nice paper towel holder for reusable toilet paper on it. So why leave some loose paper towels for my toilet paper on? What? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Good night. That's what it is. Good night. So you guys, I just went to the bathroom for a minute, right? I told you guys I had to use the toilet for a minute, right? So here's the story. So I go in there, and Chloe used the shitter and stinks. So I got it, the usual crap toilet, not going down, logs, so took care of it. I sit down to do my job, and I look around, and on the garbage can is a package of quadruple rolled toilet paper, big pack, right? And I look over, and there's a roll just sitting there, right? And I look over to the toilet paper holder, right? And there's like toilet paper, empty cores on the floor. An entire little basket about this long, yay wide, about yay tall, right? Hold maybe 6 gallons, in there, full of diapers. And I was like, it doesn't take rocket scientists to move the toilet paper out temporarily, open the garbage lid, and dump these diapers that you wear in there. So I get it taken care of, and I clean up everything. And then I'm looking around again, and I go, oh. And then I said to Chloe, funnily, I said, kind of a jabbing, joking thing. I said, toilet paper, we got 2 toilet paper holders. Should always be filled. Oh, well, I'm so importantly worried about my new computer, it didn't faze me. Literally, I'm starting to remind her that things need to get done, You take a shit and you don't have to, I always put fresh on there, right? It's like the other day, right? I was doing a video with Dad last night. YouTube cut my video out. Anyways, I talked to Dad today, after school for a bit. And Dad said, how's your hand doing, kid? I said, it hurts. The burning, right? He said, how thick was the fucking oil in the pan? I said, in my giant pan, I said, I had probably a good 3 inches in the entire pan all the way around of bacon grease. I said, I filled up half a large coffee can, metal coffee can with fucking bacon grease, or something like a small can about this big, about yay round. And Dad turned around and said, "Oh my God, you burned yourself on pure bacon grease." Motherfucker doesn't even say, "Are you okay?" And Dad doesn't even offer to do dishes. He said, as soon as he can, get that fucker out of there because your freedom is very important and that lazy bastard won't do anything. I just love Dad. The way he fucking put it today was like, doesn't offer to do dishes, won't take the fucking trash out, fucking won't put new toilet paper, won't do anything. Dad's like, get that bastard, get rid of that bastard. Yeah, but Chloe doesn't want to go home. That's fucking thing. So let's fucking sit here and be like, I mean, literally. Oh, got another email came in. Hopefully, it's the beautiful Hannah bug. So, Mop, you going walkie?
Yes, but am I always going to be a topic on your channel?
No, why? We're conversing about my hand being burnt. Why?
Yeah, but I keep getting brought up.
Actually, no. Grandma and I were talking about MASH. MASH was a funny thing. Did you know the guy from MASH that played Corporal Clear was from Ohio? He was actually an Ohidian. Anyways, there's another package I was expecting soon, Grandma. Nikon D3500 that will vanish like fart in the wind. If you didn't know about that, it vanished. I got some new lenses for it. I'm going to try out the Nikon kits too, right? Went missing. No one knows where my fucking camera went. So I got a camera that went missing and a phone that went missing and a loving family that says don't trust fucking delivery service. But I guess, 2-day delivery. Chloe got hers in 2 days, but that phone, yeah, exactly, Nikon. I wanted the get the new D90 camera. I thought about, but I got this catalog. I'm out with B&H, and so let me rinse this up quick. So, anyways, Grandma, let me tell you something. I had a laptop recently. It was ordered for here at home. Never came. So that's why Hannah's got a right to worry. I had a camera that hasn't arrived yet, a laptop that hasn't arrived yet, and a phone that hasn't arrived yet. Everything else has arrived. So anyway, so like I said, Grandma, it was just the way it is, I like to take pictures of the beaches and mountains and some landscape. I mean, I can go down to the harbor here and spend hours just taking pictures of the harbor, various angles, and I'd be happy with it. Come on, guys. I mean, we're really having a great conversation here tonight, But yeah, I mean, I wanted to bring that up to you. Hannah has a right to worry. I mean, think of it, Grandma. Laptop goes missing, Nikon camera goes missing, and now a phone goes missing. Everyone's wondering who the fuck happened that, Oh yeah, so do I. I don't really like taking pictures of faces. Most people just don't like face pictures, And yes, I was itching my thigh here, so if anyone thinks I'm itching something else, I'm not. I'm not being perverted either. So, anyways, Oh, and you asked, am I going to miss the drama? No, I'm not. That's why I was asking that fucking Dr. Paul that question, remember? Remember our conversation the other day? He had 3 fucking settings. One was he wanted to help Chloe go into the mental hospital or fucking group home. 2 is he wanted to get me peace. And 3 was he wanted personal boundaries for me. But Chloe always overbounds her boundaries and fucking snaps at everything I do. So the advocate and I were talking the other day, if you didn't know. And I said to her, I don't think, I told her today, actually, I said, I don't think Dr. Paul's going to work. She says, well, we already talked about it. I tore up the releases of info for all your family members because I found I think your family members might be useless as tits on a board. I said, look, I said, my family's not useless. The problem is we can't contact them, right? Well, Dr. Paul has to release info to talk to Chloe's mom on Chloe's behalf. I got Dad, who basically told me to have me retracted because Dad thinks the guy's incompetent. Dr. Paul's moron because Dad did his own research. And then my family, who I gave their number to contact Dr. Paul, was going to basically talk about how to better my life with Chloe around. Fortunately, my family, that's probably what happened was Dr. Paul contacted them. They flipped their lid, and then Chloe basically laughed in my face, saying, well, fuck you. You know, your family hates you. No one cares for you. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hey, is there any news coming out for that? I want to look up some. Any news? News. Yeah, well, you know, the point is, Dr. Paul could have probably called my family by now, and they had a spat about, you know, letting me live in peace, and he probably had his own ideas how to cash the Milk King cash tit. So he was basically trying to milk the cash tit. Family didn't like it, and then told him to fuck off. And that could be why my family hasn't, you know, was mad because you know it's the way it is. I don't know why family would be angry with me. It could be also the fact that you know I regret basically stating you know that it felt kind of weird. No offense, Grandma, but I'll get to the Civil War thing in a second. It felt weird that my cousin, who was severely tanked, by the way, I didn't drink it excessively like he did. I love my cousin dearly. He was talking about if Georgia flipped blue, there'd be civil war, or if supposedly, if my ears were hearing correctly, it could be I'm not deaf as hell. So let me just reiterate. But I also thought I heard my cousin say supposedly, and this is where I think I might have been wrong, that the way I heard it tonight, I was trying to get out and walk Moppy and go home when he was completely tanked was he was talking about how if President Trump doesn't stay in office and that Pence and the rest choose Biden as president, there'd be civil war. Well, and then he said it'd be very close that it would start, you know, between the 5th and the 6th is what I heard from his, you know, loving drunken stupor. Well, you know, yesterday's entire outfit, that could have pissed off my family too, to be upsetting, you know. I don't know, but that could be what triggered my family, you know. So, you know, Chloe's like, fuck them, who cares? Your family, you know. I mean, Chloe basically was fucking angry as hell. Chloe's just like, well, fuck them, you know, your family's useless. You know, Chloe wants to go and tell my family off because, you know, my family, in her opinion, treats me like shit. And my family hasn't, you know. But, you know, when they come around, they come around, you know. The thing is they'll come around eventually. In the meantime, I'm not going to say or do anything, you know, because, you know, it was just the way it felt, you know, with this whole Civil War thing, you know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I just had to empty a whole bunch of them, you know. And so, it's the way it is. So they got to get some sleep soon, anyways, so they can, hold on. This guy's whimpering at the door. You whimpering at the door. Let's go. You got your tip cam and everything? Good. So, did you order me a new laptop case? Yep. Of course I did. Good. I got this mini laptop for you, Mom. Okay. Mini laptop. You see how special I am? I got to pee real quick. I'm doing a dip. Take your dip too. What's your in? If you want, set 3 days. I'll do that anyway. Watch part 2. What's part 2? Shower 2 hours. Yeah, we did. Of course, I was bad at fellowship. I fell asleep last night. And I left my video going as well. Apparently, YouTube decided to cut out 6 hours of my video because I was snoring. No, you didn't know. You son of a bitch. Better not piss me, okay?
Well, let's go out. Back up, Whoppy. You can't go anywhere if you're in the way. Can't have you in my way. Yeah, everybody go outside. Hey, really don't want to go out. It's cold out there.
Just take him anyways. Take him for a long walk and a poop.
I didn't want to go out. It's cool.
I'll take care of that thing in a bit.
Mommy, Chloe, it's freezing. I don't want to go out. Please don't take me out. Please.
You're going out.
I don't want
Take
to go
him
out.
for a long walk.
I'll call PETA. PETA will talk to you guys. Yeah, you got a long time to PETA. Yeah. There you go, Moppy.
Marvel Studios, come on. WandaVision? Well, where is it at? That looks cool. No. Disney? So Disney's got a new TV show, WandaVision, on January 15th. Sounds cool. Where's my dip can? It's not on my breast pocket. I'll lock the door on the way out. Oh, shit. All right. We can talk a few minutes. So the son of a bitch basically wants to fucking sit there. You should have seen their fucking reaction, guys. They are like looking at me like screaming and yelling. You heard that about the fucking Hannah gift? Oh, well, I was here all day. Really? I bet you anything that son of a bitch stole it. Just like that laptop and the Nikon camera. And yet the motherfucker keeps stealing. I mean, literally, why the fuck steal my stuff, And yes, they wear too many fucking diapers. Oh, yeah, it rubs lotion always on their skinny. They fucking rub lotion on their fucking penis, too. Yeah, basically, I gotta say, she fucking stole that phone. She fucking stole my laptop, and she stole the fucking camera. That fucking bitch stole everything and wants to accept, Hannah gives me a fucking laptop. Hannah was worried that the fucking laptop. So you know why the fucking son of a bitch stole the phone? I'll tell you why. Because your phone doesn't work, and I'm a cock-sucking son of a bitch man in a dress with a fake hole. And they need a phone because they need to be calling people on their way home. Son of a bitch stole the fucking phone, I tell you. Literally. And then, you know what pisses me off? I had to go into my office for a second to clean the floor. Moppy pissed in there right before going out. And they're like, "Oh, I'm going to go look at my new computer. Do gaming rig better than Rita's. Do. Well, who knows? She already disposed like 50 recycling boxes today. Plus, I don't know where to look. I was sleeping till 1. That's why I asked Hannah for a timestamp. I don't know. Rumor has it was like one of the, I think what Hannah got me was like one of those Galaxy Note phones, you know, with the little pins. All I know is I think it was a Samsung Galaxy Note. I was going to check on something anyways. I mean, literally, son of a bitch wants to fucking stay up all night. I bet you anything, Grandma. There's going to be another fucking Friday night expense of, oh, I went to bed late. I had to all night playing games. Fuck you. Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you. Come on, man. I want to fucking. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Can I have just a fucking website, you moron, douchebag, Peckerwoods? Sorry, I'm getting angry for a second. Whatever, dude. I don't need a mobile account. What I want is fucking this. If you guys aren't gonna fucking do this, I want to fucking go here. Shouldn't take too long for me to find what I'm over here. And you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? Fine. Log in, you son of a bitch. Now you're not going to let me look at replacement phones because you're a fucking peckerhead? Let's see. I want fucking phones. That's all they got details for? You got to be fucking kidding me. So, you're offering me a phone, but you're not offering me the right phone. I'm not talking about Hannah. I'm talking about this fucking setting of phones. You know what? I ain't going to fucking waste myself with these fucking shit bags. Let me see what they got here. I'm looking for something. So I'm checking something. Here we go. You know, I'd have another beer, but right now I need to sober up because Dad's not okay. So I don't care about the fucking thing. I want to know about the fucking phones, you son of a bitch. I want prepaid. If you're not going to charge me prepaid, what's the fucking point? Dude, I said fucking phones, you son of a bitch. Mouse? Chloe destroyed my mouses, by the way. I know it because she gets fucking angry and pounds the shit out of this. Told the bastard not to do it, but they think they're more female. I think, what's his name? Dr. Paul is going to take away their sex change. No, I don't want that to be knowing where my location is, piece of crap. Just give me what I want. Sure. We do it by fucking, sort by fucking, I don't want feature you. I want fucking sort by low to high. Hate when this happens. There we go. So buy a LG Stylus 6, what I have, it'll cost me $240 through this place. The higher you go, the more money you pay. You know, here Google's got their own phone service too. Might have to look into that. I don't know what I'm looking for. I was like phones and pens, you know, but still. Dude, I said fucking phones, you son of a bitch. Starting to fucking think these fucking things are stupid. I didn't click on my website. You understand the fucking thing, you piece of crap? Alright, so let's just skip this. Great. I logged out of one because my mouse is fucking me over. I don't care. No. Fine, here's my zip code, you twat bags, motherfucker. So anyways, Chloe's fucking standing there. I bet you she stole the damn thing. I bet you anything that fucking thing stole the damn thing. Mom always says, oh, well, you know, you need to give her one. No, I don't have to give her anything. No, there we go. Stop going through Boost because Boost is fucking, they can't fucking fix the service tower, you know. Browsing the other day and I was like, oh yeah, that might be good. Nope, not gonna happen. I want top sellers. Can you fucking go low to high? There we go. So I'm trying to serve a check for a phone, you know. If I get a phone out of my stimulus check, she'll steal the damn thing. But I want to see what they had. I had an idea. I mean, I may be a poor, poor woman. Only one left is Straight Talk. Because I bet you anything fucking. I told Hannah not to send it. I mean, literally, the son of a bitch fucking. You know what I bet? I bet you that fucker son of a bitch will turn around and claim that their package was stolen. Their laptop was stolen, and they get it fucking for free. And they'll be like, oh, my phone was stolen. They always do something like that. Dude, I don't care. Let's see what they get here. New Year's special for Straight Talk is. Well, what about the fucking. Look, I don't want you knowing my location, you jackboots. I just want to look at phones. Mini 12. That was, yeah, okay, so we got these. Stylus 5, they have that. That's cool. I like Stylus 6. I like things with pens. Pens always come in handy. Easy for me to do while I'm sitting here. Here we go. Is this what I was looking for? Maybe this is what I was looking for. Dude. Does this have a pen? Fucking son of a bitch. Nope, doesn't come with a pen. Oh well. Can't have everything. No, damn it. Fucking Chloe and fucking destroying my mouses so I can't fucking use anything. I've ran this so many times I can't do it. She claims, oh, your computer's RAM's out. This has got 32 gigs of RAM for Windows 7. I don't think this son of a bitch understands that my desktop shouldn't be fucking running this wonky with mouses. And she claims it's the web browser I'm using. Oh, you're using Chrome. That's what it is, really. You know what? I'm not going to even fucking bother. It's this fucking memory thing. It's fucking wonky. Green paint. Hold on. The diapers for incontinence. Yeah, well, apparently, you know. Dye packs, yeah. Do they sell those? She bought herself a new set of suitcases, too, that she's waiting for. Grandma, my mouse ball is clean. I cleaned this today. I cleaned it. It's the fucking buttons. She's destroyed the fucking buttons. You see how old this mouse is? My current mouse on my other desktop, the buttons fried out because of her temper. Oh, this doesn't have mouse power. It's a USB plug. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, Hannah. Higgins. Yeah, well, with me, I use no unlocked phones. I boost, and I can't unlock it because they won't do it. You got to be with them like 2 years on prepaid before they unlock their damn phone. So I'm like, fuck it, you know. It's called a trackball mouse, and yes, the mouse is clean, Grandma. The problem is it's the fucking buttons. I mean, literally, the right button's gone, or the left button's completely gone. It won't click. And we literally move it around nicely, but it won't fucking click when you want something. That's why I bought 3 new fucking mouses. I bet you they'll be broken by a year, and I'll have to buy 3 more fucking mouses. I mean, literally, that, you know. My old mouse is in the other room. It's a PS2. Or they went USB. I use that, you know, and this is what I use. But this mouse is like 20. This one here is like 10 years old, you know. And my other one's only about a year old, 2 years old, and it fried because she got angry. I mean, literally, you know. No, I'm not getting any fucking roommate. No, thank you. I've got plans. When Chloe leaves, there's no roommates. I'll be living by myself with my dog, my bunny. Poor bunny's cage is dirty, and he's got to wait another day because Chloe's being a fucking bitch. I mean, literally, 3 times she's been to Walmart in the last 3 months, and she never picked me a paper like I asked her to for my printer or my ink. Oh, yeah, I have one PS2 style trackball. Oh, I agree. I can do more shit with it, you know? I mean, literally. My problem is that phone was stolen. I guarantee it was stolen. Chloe took it herself. Everyone knows she did. You saw how reaction she is. She opens the door to check, and I said, "Well, what was the timestamp?" You know. I mean, literally, I got a camera on the door. I've already checked the camera delivery thing. It didn't say anything about picked up, but Chloe could have fucking opened it without the camera being zooming in on the door and being like, "Oh, phone." You know. Chloe's claiming the FedEx man stole the damn phone. Apparently, the phone was a Samsung. That's all I know. And with her putting in a prepaid phone card, Well, the phone could have been activated and Hannah wouldn't know, you know. You know. I still can't fucking believe that, Grandma. Hannah's present went missing. The reason Chloe did it is Chloe doesn't want fucking, you know, doesn't want Hannah contacting me. I mean, I'm stuck with my old phone that's only used on Wi-Fi to use Skype calls. Well, I'm happy at home because I don't have anyone fucking tell me if I sleep in my panties, you know. Aeronautical, it was UPS, right? This was FedEx, Grandma. Or Pee Wee. FedEx. It was FedEx. So unless it's shipped FedEx, Aeronautical doesn't deal with FedEx. FedEx has their own hub. So, you know, but yeah, Hannah sent me a phone. I think it was like one of those Galaxy Note phones, Pee Wee. Went missing. She got her laptop today, so she's been in the back. I had to turn off my schooling, and the teacher was wondering why my video wasn't working. Dad even was there, and I said, well, my internet's wonky. Dad said, I thought you had the best in there. I said, yeah, but Chloe's downloading all this shit to her new laptop, you know. Yeah, well, apparently it went missing. It was delivered to my door, is what Hannah says, completely. Delivered. That's what she said in the comments. And emailed me saying it was delivered. And I said, I haven't seen anything. Probably my luck got shot. And what Hannah did, Pee Wee, was she sent me a phone and a prepaid card to go with it. So either the FedEx man stole it or Chloe stole it. I'm betting you and Chloe fucking stole it. Yeah, that's tomorrow. She's going shopping tomorrow. Because she opened the door. She's like, I didn't see any phone. But then I was telling them the story about Chloe's new computer, right? So Chloe goes in the back, and then she comes back, and she's like, I ordered a new mouse pad, a new mouse, a new case, SSD, a solid state drive, external hard drive so I can hold more games, and a CD Blu-ray ROM drive, right? So I said, when's it coming? Well, I was talking to Granny Higgins and Sassy, and Chloe got combative. Well, Chloe turned around and told Sassy, well, the reason you're angry is because your man lost the election. Well, you know as well as I do, Sassy didn't get to the vote because he was in a cast. I mean, literally, and Sassy said, I didn't vote. Well, I plan to. I plan to check her room because I don't trust her. She hid my chips. She hid my crackers. She hid my jerky. She hid my jerky chew. She's hid all this stuff, and I can't find it. And my macaroni and cheese went expired. And yet I've been eating expired mac and cheese. You know. Yeah, FedEx doesn't usually steal, so we know where it went. I don't think the neighbor would intercept it and steal it. The camera would have picked up. I checked the camera logs. There's nothing. I could check that through my my little device, you know. Nothing was delivered, you know, but Hannah said it was delivered at the door. Ugh. Oh yeah, exactly. And then today there was like a pound of bacon left. She took 95% of the bacon that was cold and ate it with a ramen bowl of mine. She ate one of my ramen bowls. And she's like, and I sat there and I got 2 pieces of bacon. So and then I said, look, and Chloe's answer is, well, I bought a dishwasher. You can do the dishes yourself. Yeah, big dishes every time she wants a roast or something. I have to do a lot, you know. Yo, Dad said it'll kill her one day, Grandma. I mean, literally, a pound and a half of bacon. By the way, I told Dad asked me today after school how my hand's healing. I said, I got some pain pills to get me by, but it's numbing the pain. And I had to lather my hand with butter because, you know, she didn't have any remorse. You remember last night, I burned my hand. She's sitting there shoveling in club sandwiches going, someone is. If I had a different roommate, they'd be like, "Are you okay?" Instead, Chloe's just shoveling in club's hand. Not even, "Are you okay?" But when she stubs her toe, I'm like, "Are you gonna be okay?" Hurts her back or whatever, are you gonna be okay? But when it comes to me hurting myself, I broke my toe a while ago. No thing. She's like, "Why are you limping?" My toe got broken, which sometimes it happens, but no sympathy, you know. And then she got mad tonight about her purchases on, you know, and then she attacked the APS lady again. And you heard me. I told Sassy and you, bring it on, Chloe. Come on, bring it on, bring it on. Why are you attacking the APS lady? And then I asked her right in front of you, why do you fear your mom? Why do you fear APS lady? And why do you fear my advocate? And why do you fear your Dr. Paul? Well, I don't like them. And then she said, remember, she said to the APS lady, Pee Wee's going to laugh at this one. The APS lady is violating her privacy. The APS lady should mind her own business. So, APS lady was investigating vulnerable adult abuse. And yet she said it was a violation of her privacy. Oh, I have hams already. And welcome, Robert. Call Marine one. Oh, I know, you know. I only had 2 pieces of bacon. I didn't eat a lot of bacon. You know, I have heart trouble, and every time I eat bacon, I usually have chest pain, so I try to avoid bacon, but, you know. Well, anyways, Granny came on, and Chloe and me and Granny and Sassy were talking about Chloe purchasing all these accessories for her computer, but I said, well, you know, you got a train to catch on Tuesday, and you know, and then she got into it. I said, bring it on, Chloe, bring it on. Why are you attacking the APS lady? And she's like, well, the APS lady, I don't like her. She's violating my rights, my privacy. Chloe should be locked up, is what I think. I tried calling Dr. Paul today. I had to leave 2 voicemails between 12:15 and 5:30 with no luck. So, you know. But yeah, I mean, and when Hannah emailed me, Granny, about, Pee Wee, about the phone, I basically was asking Chloe. I went to her room and asked where it was. She fucking flipped her lid when I looked outside, and I was like, the camera doesn't show anything. She's like, well, I didn't steal it. And Hannah said it was delivered in front of my door, supposedly. So if you look here, that's my door. Nothing. It would have shown up on the camera. Nothing. Of course, you guys get the idea. It's funny, you know. He's probably jumping islands because he's trying to involve people and he can't involve people because, as you know, Dr. Paul has no beds. Yeah, probably. The motherfucker probably take it with them back to Ohio if they ever leave. The mom said because the eviction moratorium is going to end of March, they don't really want to deal with your old son. But there's no mental health out here for Chloe, so I told her mom to deal with it. So I'm hoping Chloe just fucking packs up and leaves. I mean, literally, she's got new suitcases. She's got everything ready to go, you know. the ham steaks are good. Yeah, well, I like those little cut little ham things. It fits on that biscuit. Southern biscuits are good too. I got a feeling the reasons the seams are failing in my jammies is because of Chloe. She doesn't like my cousin. But that's, Chloe's answer, so. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't doubt, Pee-wee, that my cousin's coat and scarf and mitten set and glove set that she got me like 4 items, isn't hidden in Chloe's room too. I mean, literally. My cousin had to get a refund on that because it didn't come, I mean, I can't even find my snacks in there because she's been eating them all. The other day, I asked her where my tin cans of original Pringles is. She goes, "Oh, I'm just gonna buy you some at Walmart." Mm-hmm. That tells you right there she ate the damn things. Literally. I got her a ticket. She better be using that damn ticket. Advocate can't do anything till Monday anyway, start paperwork, and then I have to be in the office, and she ain't until Wednesday. And if there's an emergency, she always ends up on another island. Like today, it's Thursday, and I asked her, "Why are you on another island?" She said, "Well." Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Coming at the seams. Look at this. I mean, literally. Ugh. I mean, as soon as that computer was delivered to you, it dropped all her cleaning, went straight to it. And then the teacher was fucking angry. My camera was off. I said, "I'm sorry, I can't stream right now because the bandwidth's being used." And Poppy said, "Oh, what's wrong?" I said, "Well, Dad, Chloe got her new computer," and he says, "Figures." So she's downloading gigabytes and gigabytes, and you're fucking stuck. Oh yeah, I know. My cousin's got more jammies. I just gotta send money, but Chloe says don't send money because my family doesn't know how to seam stitches properly, in her opinion. But they are comfortable jimmies. That's why I'm wearing them all the time. And yet the crotch is getting holes in them too now. You know? Maybe it's just the fleece or the flannel, but I like them because they keep me warm. Yeah, I know. I mean, did you know I got a Nikon D3500 coming and it went missing? And I had a new laptop shipped here and went missing. I had to request for refunds for both because it went missing. And yet, Chloe's answer was, "I didn't take them." And then she asked me about her camera. I said, "Here, your camera's right here." "Well, I didn't take them." Hi, Boo Boo. Who knows? And what's really sad is one time I had computers put away in a storage area, right in my room. I went to Portland. I came back, and I asked Tara. I said, a couple items went missing. She said, "Oh, Chloe wouldn't have done it." So I called the sheriff. The sheriff and I talked outside. The sheriff says, even though the body language says Chloe did it, there's no serial numbers, so we can't basically charge her with anything unless we had serial numbers, right? Well, Dad asked her, what happened to the Sony Vaio computer that Rita repaired for me that was going back to the lodge, the Masonic lodge? I don't know what happened to it. And then Dad said, well, what happened to Aaron's Dell, his 17-inch Dell that he used as logs? We were going to have it unlocked so we could actually see what's on it. I don't know what happened to it. It probably got stolen by Shelby, that rapist. I mean, that was his answer. His answer. Her answer. So anyways, I'll get you up at 3 in the morning.
Right.
Get some sleep. Don't be on your new computer all night. As soon as my video is done with Dad, I'm turning the internet off. I don't want to be bothered in the morning with a phone call from Dr. Paul. Yeah, she has her. She supposedly has the one that I got her. This one, same one. Hers has got cracks in the back because she was angry, but it doesn't work. She just decided, fuck it, she'll use her computer because the phone doesn't work for phone calls. Her mom threw a fit about it and told me I needed to buy her a new phone. Hold on a sec. Be sure to close the door on the way out.
I'm looking for my canteen.
Your canteen? Where'd you put your canteen?
I'm not sure where I put it.
Ugh.
I'm gonna put it in my room somewhere, but it's not in there. I'll find it.
Well, I don't think you left it here, do you? Unless it's buried. Half the time you bury crap, and then it's like finding your beer bottle too. Where's your beer bottle? Hey, Mom, hey, maybe you get potty, eat poo, on your canteen. Close the door tonight. Sleep well. Hey, Mom. Come on. Come to Mama. Oh, it's raining out, so you're wet. You're a wet pet, doggo. Go on, say something. Hello, Aunt Pee-wee. How are you today? Yeah. So, what's new? Yeah. I'm a little pot short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. When I boil, tip me over and pour me out. Well, actually, she went and I closed her room door, Pee-wee. She's supposed to be going to bed, but she's glued to her computer, so I guarantee tomorrow she'll sleep in. No little smokies for me again. I mean, literally, no smokies for me again. She's playing her online game. No wonder why my computer is working a little harder tonight, hardwired. I walked into her room, her game setup. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm gaming. Moppy the wet pet, yeah, he's a little wet, but you know what? He's still adorable. He's still my son. Even though he sold 10 bratwursts for me once, and they were so yummy, and then Daddy had to pay Mommy Rita for some pizza that night. And then he went to the store tomorrow and bought 20 bratwursts for her. That's how Daddy is. And then Daddy's been watching me ever since until he died, so I couldn't steal any food. One time I tried stealing her prime rib, and Daddy's like, Poppy. And I was like, what? It's prime rib, man. I want some too. Nope. She's playing an online game. When she gets into it, she'll be doing it for hours. I didn't see the messages retracting at all, Pee-wee. Because I didn't see what you said, because you retracted it. You know, she went in to find her water bottle, so she found it. So now she's in there. But yeah, Grandma, no little smokies again. Yeah, well, I love those fucking things. I eat them for dinner. I had 2 pieces of bacon for dinner, Pee-wee. That was my supper tonight. Isn't that nice? Son of a bitch got into my ramen again. Was cleaning nicely for like 4 hours, and all from the computer came in. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Exactly. I'll do that in the morning. I don't find it. They fucking took it with them. I bet you they disposed of the box and they got it in their purse, which means I can't find it because I don't go in women's purses. Mom said it's a bad omen. Plus the fact that they do that. They don't want anyone in their room. Yeah, well, you know, my stomach's been giving me trouble too, Mom. You should know that by now. I've had diarrhea for 3 months. I had diarrhea pills and everything else that works, but then they ran out, and they're like, well, it could be cancer, it could be stress, it could be something else. I mean, literally. And my stomach is shrinking more and more. That's the other problem. My stomach's shrinking. I usually eat 2 club sandwiches, I ate 1. I couldn't eat the second one. Literally, Chloe ate 3 last night. Oh, yeah, I bet there is. I mean, literally, their room. Let me show you something. Here, let me show you guys something, okay? Just for fun. So here's their new laptop. Right? Now watch this. Chloe's room. You can't see it well, but it's, oh, here we go. There. See that? A mess. Ramen stacked up. Junk stacked up. More junk stacked up. More ramen stacked up. Closet being used for storage and shit. More in their room. That's closet angle. More. Oh yeah, and then my dinner I made. Made sure you didn't see the other pictures I have. There's a couple naughty pictures I take from time to time. See how my breast growth's going. What, Mother Pee-wee? I mean, literally, that's some of the picture. I mean, she's got nothing. You got enough room to barely. You got a little room to sleep in, 2 computers, but the entire room is fucking stacked up. Stacked as stacked can be, you know? I mean, literally, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I keep telling her to clean the fucking thing. She took all the canned goods and threw it in the pantry and under the cabinets. And, I mean, literally, she throws everything in boxes and thinks it's okay for me to go through eventually, you know? That's her version of cleaning, you know? Oh, I love Smokies, Grandma. I really do. It's one of my favorite foods. That and around sausage ropes, you know? I mean, I had to literally spend $80 at Walmart or Amazon. Yeah, Amazon for buckets of dish soap. And I'd buy shaving cream, shaving gel, razor blades. I mean, literally, it costs money, you know? Oh, I know. You see, she stacked it up in her way. And yet she doesn't want to clean the fucking room. So I'm not allowed to find my chips. I'm not. I asked her the other day where my 15 mac and cheese boxes are. She brought out 3. They were all expired. So I've been eating expired mac and cheese from time to time. That could be giving me the diarrhea too. But no, she doesn't care. And then, you want to know what happened? I bought 30 boxes of the hamburger helper. Son of a bitch ate them all. I told my advocate she's eating my food, you know. My advocate yesterday asked me if I ate anything. I said I'm making club sandwiches. The other day I was looking for one of those giant, like 250 count, 300 count party platters that have shrimp in them. I took it with me to my cousin. He ate what he wanted. And then I took it home, you know, Christmas time. And then I asked her where it is. And she says, oh, I ate it all. She doesn't hoard. It's what we stockpiled for the pandemic, Grandma. Of course, she won't let me, you know, take what I want out of it. So I'm not allowed to go in her room. She pays for her room, so it's her room. But my room, let me show you my room. What she did with my room. So here's my room. Right? That's my room. A bike and a trike. She's got it crammed all in there and she won't let me get it clean. She just throws everything in there, you know. You know, that's my room. And if you notice, there's 2 bikes and 2 wheelchairs in there. And then I told her to clean the corner wine rack right there. She won't do that. And this was the garbage can recently, full. Took me 10 days to empty the damn things. This is what's on my desk. I mean, she just tosses everything in there. That's my office. Can't even use it. Oh, yeah, and there's Baby, by the way, if you can see him. Little baby Moppy sleeping away. Got a good picture of him there. But yeah, I mean, literally. And she had shit on my treadmill. I had to remove it so I could use it. More crap in baskets. She just throws everything anywhere and claims it's clean. As long as you can walk, she doesn't care. And then this is our recycling center in the middle. She's got so much crap on it, I can't tell if it needs to be emptied or not. And I guess you guys want to see this, just to be funny. If you can see it, though. Never mind. You guys would probably be sick, but that's the toilet, completely not clean. She refuses to do anything. And this is our bathroom sink. Too much shit in it, you know, black dots and everything in it. I mean, literally, I clean everything. So to me, it's, you know, oh, here we go. Picture of her clogging the shitter up one day. I had to unclog it. It took 20 minutes. I mean, literally, she doesn't even want to fucking use a bucket to empty the fucking shitter. I got to do it. I mean, literally. So I was telling Grandma today, right? So I said to Grandma, Pee-wee, I'm sitting on the toilet, right, doing my little thing. You know, sometimes you have to wipe in the front. You know, us girls have to. So I'm looking around, and I look over, and there's this garbage can completely overflowing. Toilet paper cores. And in it's nothing but diapers she wears. So I said to her, while the video was going on here, I said, hey, it'd be common sense to empty the trash can to keep it empty, and it'd be common sense to keep the two toilet paper rolls. One is freestanding, and the other one next to the wall filled. Yeah, I never think about that. Literally. So to me, I'm thinking to myself, how fucking useless are you? You can't cook, you can't clean, you can't unplug a toilet, you can't fucking vacuum, you can't fucking put a toilet paper roll there, and you surely can't fucking clean the Johnny flusher, and you can't fucking empty trash cans, and you don't want to fucking empty trash, you know. And you know what? I said this to fucking that Dr. Paul guy, Mother Pee Wee. And he's like, oh, we don't want to get rid of her. Then fucking put her in a group home, you son of a bitch. She can't do anything. She throws a fit. I'm on YouTube. She throws a fit. I can't play my games. I throw a fit. He came in my apartment the other day, right? He looked at me, Pee Wee. Before he left, he thought this was a botulism factory. And one of the things he said before he went outside to do his paperwork is, oh my God, you got over 300 presents under that Christmas tree and you can't open one of those fucking presents? What the fuck's wrong with them? Do something about it, man. He got the release of info and left. That was it. But yeah, well, let me just say the toilet and the sink are nasty. You'd be fucking throwing up if you saw them. Incontinence. She claims because she has that she has to wear a diaper because it helps with her what was it? The reason she's got to wear short skirts and act like a whore is because she's got a sensory issue where she can't wear pants. And if she doesn't wear pants, she's got to wear diapers because she can pee in her pants. Be in town and all of a sudden she pisses her pants. So, and by the way, anytime I try to read her Bible scriptures or watch biblical movies, she falls asleep. She just literally falls asleep. She calls it, here, let me show you what she claims she has, Grandma or Mother Pee Wee. Let me put it in the comments here. I think Pee Wee's gonna laugh at that one. I'm waiting to see what Pee Wee's got to say about that. Mother Pee Wee's awesome, by the way. And no, I'm not drinking excessively because I know Pee Wee doesn't like drunks. So, someone emailed me again. What is it this time? Wink, wink. Oh, no. When she does wipe her ass, she fucking clogs up the toilet too much. Yeah, she's 18 hours a day, Higgins. I can't control myself. I got, and she claims it's like this, like she's got a clitoris like this. But I've seen her with the door open going. Ugh. You know, if I keep doing that, I might have a heart attack. But you know, I'm enjoying my laugh tonight with you guys. You guys are family, you know. But still. Hey, Grandma, I got one for you. Whack on, whack off. I don't know. She tried to explain that to psychologists, and they said that's either borderline or bipolar, or a borderline or bipolar, or she's purely schizophrenic. The other day, I was in bed, right? You got to hear this story, Mother Pee Wee. I'm sleeping, right? And you've seen Home Alone 2, right? Or Home Alone 3, right? With the little kid, Alex, doesn't have Macaulay in it, Mac, and he's sitting there, and you know the parrots, it's like, wee, 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 and then the guy opens up the shower and sees the poster hanging there. Well, it was so loud, right? So, story goes, I get up, and Chloe doesn't even know I'm in there, and I'm pissing, right? She's like talking to herself, like she has like 4 or 5 different people with her in the shower. And I'm sitting there, and because the toilet doesn't work, I got up and I left quietly, and I get back to bed, and I lay there for like 15 minutes. I fall asleep. But in that 15 minutes in bed, I'm thinking, what a fucking nut job. Yes, this is how you do it to enjoy women. You think about it, Daniel-san. Whack on, whack off, whack on, whack off. I told your mother Pee Wee son a long time ago. The way to do it: whack on, whack off, whack on, whack off. Free child labor, huh, Mr. Miyagi? Nonsense. You need to learn crane technique. No, I mean literally. I was slipped into the bathroom. I slipped out, and I've heard her talk to herself many times in old apartments, but it was like, thing is the mental hospital never picks up on this. I mean, literally, the mental hospital doesn't pick up on it. I mean, I can't believe they got their computer up and running. They're using it. I still can't fucking use mine until my new mouses come, which all 3 of my trackball mouses are fried. And they're like, oh, I just ordered some new mouses. Boot, boot, boot. You know. It was just fucking funny as hell. Whack on, whack off, whack on, whack off. Oh, I've done it and I've sent it off to the hospital. They just say, well, it's part of borderline or schizophrenia or bipolar. But then some people diagnosed are borderline, others schizophrenic, others borderline. No one truly fucking knows. They don't want to deal with it. I mean, literally, you should have seen what Dr. Paul said the other day. He's like, well, Chloe's not threatening herself right now, so she's safe. Yet, I'm trying to get a hold of her to tell him, listen here, you jackass, Chloe's on a train, to leave because he ain't doing your job. I mean, literally, he did not even want to do it. Dad basically turned around and told me to my face on YouTube, or not YouTube, Zoom, and to my advocate, Courtney, that he did not think he was the right guy for the right job because Rita knew everything about Medicare instead of him. He said he's the guy that greases the cogs to get people the services they need. But if you have Medicaid, you get any service you want. If you have Medicaid, you're fucked. And that he doesn't know this. He's a young pup. So I was like, you know what? I think the motherfucker basically, I don't know. She mumbles. She claims she's singing in the shower, but she's like, so anyways, what are we doing today? I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm going to take the shower. Is Rita up yet? No. I hope she's sleeping. Yeah, she's a fucking bitch. Why? Well, because of the YouTube thing. She needs to have her hole punched in her head. Yeah, I agree. I mean, stuff like that's what she says. Literally, and it's just fucking basically, well, how come you didn't murder that fucking inner, Oh, well, Rita stopped us, remember? Well, what about that fucking drug user? Rita stopped us there, too. What about the third drug user? Oh, she's in prison right now, so we couldn't touch her anyways. Oh, okay. In there, showers going, I mean, you know how fucking stupid she is? The manager emailed me asking why the carbon monoxide detectors went off Mama Pee-wee. And I said, well, Chloe, the power went out for an hour. Chloe refused to finish the shower up. So because there's no vent fan to vent the steam out, the fucking carbon monoxide and the detectors in the apartment all went off at the same time. Chloe's like, beep, 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 beep. Then she told me to find a way to turn the fuckers off. They're running on battery/electric power to let us know that they went down, you know. I don't know what she has. That's the thing. No one knows, Mother Pee-wee. No one knows. That's the thing. No one wants to deal with her. Anytime they tell her, you're not autistic, you're not a woman, you're a man wanting to be a woman, you're confused. Chloe says, fuck you, and never goes back. Or she goes to the hospital and says, I need my splitter so I can get a vagina, so I'm a woman. And they're like, we don't do that here. Well, fuck you, let me out. Well, you were suicidal. Well, fuck you, let me out. So for 10 days, as soon as she gets discharged, she either throws it away at the train station or bus station's garbage cans or flushes it down the public toilets and then goes home. That's how she does. Maybe I need some more beer. I'm not drunk either. Can you understand this, Higgins? My name's Barney Gumbo. I just belched. Do you want another beer, Homer? No, I don't, Barney. Let's go to the nuclear plant, drunk Homer. Like tonight, right? I'll tell you what happened, Pee-wee. So last night I was online. And I told you all that I was concerned because my cousin, who I love dearly, said something about between the 5th and 6th, if Democrats control the Senate by those 2 senators, there'd be civil war. And if Mike Pence approves Biden, there'd be civil war. Well, he was drunk when he said it, but he said, I mark my word, something's going to happen, right? Now, maybe he just thought of it, or maybe he knew something that scared the shit out of me, right? Well, anyways, I was telling you guys about it yesterday. Well, Chloe asked me today, why are you fucking so upset? I said, well, my family blocked me on Instagram, and I believe they're no longer on Facebook or YouTube. Well, your family doesn't love you. Your family did a shitty job in that seam job. They're all useless motherfuckers. They don't care for you. They use and abuse you, and they stick a carrot under your nose, and you bite into it, and that's it. Or they lead you to water when you don't get water. They hate you, and they don't want to know you. You're a fucking asshole. So I'm sitting there going, you need to tell those motherfuckers off. They're fucking stupid motherfuckers. You need to tell everyone on YouTube off because your life's being sucked away from YouTube. You're a fucking bastard. You're a fucking asshole. They don't want to listen to you. They're just draining your time. They're using and abusing your time. They think you're an insane crackpot. They think you're insane. They get a laugh at you. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, thinking everything will work itself out in time. She's like, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Everything's going to work itself out. You got the fucking patience of a saint. Everything works out. But you know what? Your family doesn't fucking care for you. No one fucking cares for you. And I'm thinking to myself, keep telling yourself that. You know what? Sometimes I piss her off. You know what I say to them, Pee-wee? You're going to love this. Hey, Ray, what do you want for dinner, Ray? Do you want fucking pizza, Ray? Or maybe hamburgers for dinner, Ray? Hamburger, Ray? And they're like, I am not the fucking Rain Man. Really, the Rain Man had a caretaker that took care of you, of him. My mom thinks I'm a Rain Man. Maybe she's got a right to. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what's the funniest thing, right? I talked to this DCR once, right? She took me to a room, right? She told me outright, in one of the clinics that Chloe told them to fuck off, literally told her to fuck off. She said, you'll be back. Chloe said, fuck you, fuck off. Lady took me aside. She says, I wanted to talk to Chloe privately, so don't think I'm trying to keep you away from Chloe. This is when I was looking after her better. But Chloe's mentally ill. So I said, what'd you say to her? She said she needed letters to get Social Security. We said, what Social Security are you going to do for you? It ain't going to fix your problems. That'll give you an income. Chloe says, well, I need my letters for my surgery. She says, what's a sex change going to do for you? It ain't going to help you any. But Chloe got mad and finally just said they belittled and tear her down. So to her, she didn't want to be with that clinic because everything they asked, what's having Rita going to do for you? What's having a sex change going to do for you? What's getting drunk going to do for you? What's going to be on tobacco going to do for you? What is this going to do for you? You're still going to be the same shitty person you are. And this is the DCR that goes from the 5 counties to involve people. And she's like, what's any of this going to do for you? I'm deaf too in one ear, Higgins, and Chloe hid my hearing aid again. Well, I know my husband had split personality, but I've only seen my husband split twice. Yeah, exactly. But for her, it's gotta go to the girls' shop here on the island. Definitely gotta spend $500 for clothes. Definitely gotta get $500 in clothes. Definitely gotta get $500. I mean, the other day I was giving her ideas for computers, not thinking she would really do it right. She had to have a $2,000 laptop, sis, so she could fucking outdo me. Is this better? Well, the funny thing is she yelled at me this morning or this afternoon, sis, my morning, because she said the hard drive was only 256 gigs instead of 2 terabytes. My new laptop's got 2 terabyte solid state. She's got one 256 gig solid state for $2,000. Didn't even give her a secondary hard drive. She was bitching and griping about it. I can't play more games. I'm going to order a couple SSD external drives as well as a dongle that holds multiple dongles, which will do this, which will do that, which will do that, you know. Oh, yeah, exactly. You know, this is the thing. My advocate turned around, right? I told her, you and I both know she's just going to go in circles. She won't do jack shit. We either get her in a mental hospital or we get her in a mental hospital or we get her home, right? Her mom doesn't want her. Her mom would fucking plunk her in the mental hospital and the home. Fortunately, Chloe doesn't want to go. But the advocate said Chloe's just going in circles, right? She tells this guy, I need help. I can't keep using Rita, right? And tonight, funny is, she comes out here and she's screaming and yelling about all the orders she's placed, right? And now I'm a piece of shit. And then she says, I hate you on fucking YouTube. You're crying out for help. No, I'm not. It's funny. It's funny what she does. And then turns around. She calls the APS lady by their name again on YouTube. So I was like, come on, Chloe, come on. I can take it, Chloe. And Sassy's like, yes, Rita's basically got a beer in her hand. She knows what she's doing. Rita can kick your ass, Chloe. And I said, why do you hate the APS lady so much? Well, the APS lady is violating my privacy. Really? She's doing her job. If you were abusing an adult like your mom or someone on disability, then investigate. Well, you know, they should. It's my privacy. I said, so it's your privacy to go and abuse people. Wow, it's my privacy. I said, really? So what do you got a problem with Dr. Paul? He wants to help you. Well, I don't like him. I don't want to deal with that motherfucker. He wants to involve me. He doesn't deal with involves. He does voluntaries and he does group homes. Well, I don't want either of it. I want, you know, what I want. So I said, what's with my advocate? Well, they're a fucking Twinkie eating fat motherfucker who uses and abuses you and wants you to put a restraining order against me. with my advocate's busy schedule and they lost employees and everything else. She's running tight ship trying to do everything for 4 islands. I said, that's amazing. A Twinkie eater. So you don't like her because she does restraining order. You don't like this guy because of that. And you don't like the APS lady because of this. Yet she's leaving because she fears the APS lady and she fears this Paul guy. Yet she doesn't want to leave now she's on the computer because her mom said she can't be on the internet at all. Her mom says you get to work the farm and collect your disability. And if you don't and you argue, you go to a mental hospital. We'll have me in a group home. So Chloe's so scared of your old mom taking full command that she doesn't want to do anything. I told Paul this, but he's like, as long as she's not dangerous to people or others, and if she has a meltdown, I'm supposed to call the crisis team. And they'll hook me to the DCR. If the DCR wants to do it, that's fine. None of the DCRs want to deal with the tranny. You know, trannies have more rights than the mentally ill, apparently. Yet he's like telling me, Pee-wee, that he wants to work with me and the other agencies that set me up with free therapy, right? For personal boundaries. Really? So if I'm taking a bath and she goes and takes a shit and the damn thingy is closed, right? The shower curtain. How does that justify personal boundaries? I can put a restraining order against her. Now, Dad said the only reason I would do that is the lack of losing my house. But I'm not losing my house. We're in a moratorium. Mom wants the fucking moratorium to end and a housing issue been scanned into the scanner before she'll take her dear old son back. Otherwise, it's the mental health profession to find her a place to live. And if they can't, put her in a group home. And the way to do that, they have to get APS involved in the DD program, the developmentally disabled. Fortunately, they're saying Chloe isn't developmentally disabled. She has no Asperger's. She's borderline bipolar, schizophrenic. Now, do you know what the definition is of bipolar and schizophrenia? That's called schizoaffective disorder, right? It's bipolar and borderline combined, or bipolar and schizophrenia. But do you know what borderline is, Pee-wee? It's the definition of borderline from neurosis and psychosis, which means the borderline of bipolar and schizophrenia. Because if you're borderline, you don't get schizophrenia at all. You can't have it. You can have bipolar with it, but you can't have schizophrenia. Now, schizophrenia and bipolar, it's called schizoaffective disorder. So, to me, it's pretty damn interesting, you know? They mean mental, physical, and personal boundaries. Like I have to have personal boundaries, but Chloe doesn't think of personal boundaries. She wants to fucking have her personal boundaries, but she wants to violate everyone else's. For example, she claims the neighbor raped her. The neighbor robbed me because she never returned my property. Chloe filed a police report. Now she thinks I'm a Shelby lover and a Mara Stinkle lover and a spam lover and this lover, that lover, and a Marine lover, that lover. And so she likes to say, you know, everything else. But she's the one that, if she doesn't get her way, she starts attacking and saying, I love rapists. I love baby poppers. I love child abusers. I must be mentally insane. Pretty much, you know. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. When the first restraining order was issued, I thought I was free, but when I got into the train station to go meet up with my adopted brother Omar, she was standing there. Restraining order was dissolved because I was locked up in the hospital for 2 weeks. They wouldn't let me do phone thing. Because of it, she says the manager didn't remove me from the lease. I'm going home. Fuck you. Then hell broke loose for 4 months, and then we ended up here. And then I finally delivered the restraining order copy to the manager here, which the manager at the other place asked why you didn't do it. She says, well, Chloe's mentally ill. I didn't want to throw her out of her own home, even though we paid all the bills. And the mental health center out there wanted to get her help, but she refused. So out here, they should get help. When her Medicaid ran out, she got food stamps and Medicaid, no cash. She stayed here and didn't pay any bills. And when she got a disability, it was different. She had Medicare, so they told her she didn't, Oh, she is mean as a snake. She's fucking really mean as a snake. I mean, literally, she does fear it. I mean, look at it. She fears it so much, but then again, she fucking abuses people too. I mean, that's the fucking problem. This guy, Dr. Paul, doesn't think it's borderline at all. I'm like, then what is it? Motherfucker fucking sits there and claims that they got raped by a girl when the girl claims they raped her. I mean, literally, a borderline can get mad and do things, All right, let me check and see what this is. Dad emailed me. He's probably pestering me about a movie tonight. All right, so let me fix this real quick. I'm going to have to go, guys, soon because your old dad wants a movie, so I'm supposed to send the link. So I'm supposed to set the link up. So first I got to go rent it, the thing of 2 towers. More money out of my pocket because he wants to do it. I wish if you had a watch party, you could just pay one fee. Movies. I got movie 2, movie 3 to go, and then hopefully I don't have to rent any more movies. Damn it! Fucking YouTube's fucking me over tonight. Not YouTube, fucking Amazon. The Lord of the Rings, movie 2. That's the thing of the 2 towers. So, first I gotta do this. Because Dad's going to be like, hurry up, I want to watch it. It's 3 hours of my time. I won't get done. I mean, literally, for me, it's like, why should I even be bothered? I usually watch this, and run my YouTube on the other one, but I'd rather be fucking, doing something else. I can run the movie while I'm running this, but that means I have to keep my mute down. So what I got to do is I got to mute the volume like this. What the fuck? No. There's a fucking mute button, you son of a bitch. Fucking. These are new batteries too, so why the fuck is my TV not working? Hold on. Alright, so let's turn the volume down and hit mute. There. So now that it's muted, I can still talk to you guys. I ain't gonna abandon you guys. You guys are great. Then I click watch party, so I can actually stream it. I have 1 gig download, 1 gig upload. So I turn around and I do this. Great watch party. Starting this one, watching whatever, dude. Copy link. Then go over to here, so Dad gets his freaking thing. Dad's always like, can't believe Chloe. Oh, pay me back. Order me stuff. Nope, use your own damn money. All right, then I send Dad the link. All right, so we just send this. There. Sent. Email's faster than the fucking thing. All right, so then we move over to chat here because I got a chat box. And now it's going to stutter because Dad will complain to me, oh, the movie's stuttering. Well, it's stuttering because I'm uploading too. So hopefully I can fucking do both, Yeah, well, the popcorn is wherever, but Dad's going to bitch to me if I don't get off because it's not fucking working. The watch party's going, but it ain't fucking going. That's the thing. It's not loading right now. All right. Yeah, well, right now it's still loading, so Dad's got to rent the movie, so I guess I'll be gone. I guess I'll be back in the morning, everyone. Yeah, well, right now, if I don't do the get off of YouTube. My watch party ain't gonna work. So, anyways, with that said, everyone, I just want to say please unsubscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe buttons, host funding for your family, including your dogs, cats, your bunnies, service dogs. Thanks for watching, everyone. God bless you and everything you do. See you tomorrow.